Sports Show here from NBA Jam, and you're listening to Yerrr Sports Show. These guys are on fire. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka.
Came here to say that you don't really want it with us. Yeah, we live, you know. We came here to say that you don't really want it with us. Yeah. The sports.
I almost choked on this Mentos. I dead almost choked on this Mentos. It's not the Fresh Maker. It's not.
You remember those commercials?
I'm sorry. It fucked up my whole throat just now. Pause.
You remember those old commercials?
Ooh,
The Fresh Maker.
it's not fresh.
Some of those commercials are so stupid.
I can't breathe.
Wait, I could just share the live.
Yeah, share it to
I'm
everywhere.
confused.
Yeah, just share it. Just go to my page and share.
Oh, we starting
I'm so-
already.
sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, let's do the proper intro. Yerrr.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Yerrr Sports Show. It is your boy, Big Baby,
You better hit it.
the soul of R&B.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And we are back in the studio. We are back once again, and it's new to us because we are live here in the studio.
Are we?
Yeah, we are live.
So they can see us.
They can see us. They can see a live action body happen at any point in time during this episode.
In other words, you're trying to set me up to catch a fade. That's what this is about. You're trying to catch. All right.
I'm
I
gonna
see
set
what
you up
this
to
is
catch a
about.
fade.
Yes. That's what you.
Wasn't you just singing Golden Girls?
Because she was sitting there talking about some she don't know how to share stuff.
And my glasses is down like this.
I know. I saw the Miss Finsters. I saw it.
All right.
What?
Let's get it together.
It's the same glasses with the.
Let's get it together.
Dre Randall. That's what this is about. That's
So-
what this is about right now. That's it. Not even gonna do
In
this.
front of me to my
Trying to
left.
get me shot.
In front of me to my left, it is BK Matt.
What's good though? What's good though? What's good though? 25, bro.
25.
25.
It's the silver episode, yeah?
It is. It is.
Hold up. You color numbers now?
Oh my God! Like, where have you been? Like, when you have anniversaries, like different, like the 25th.
There's different colors. and
It's different colors. So
yeah.
50, like 25 is silver, 50 is gold.
So what the hell is 10? Plastic?
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
Copper,
Plastic.
Penny.
paper.
It's
something
plastic.
Like that.
It's
I
plastic.
think the first one is paper.
What?
Yeah,
That's 5 years, right?
something like that. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
And to my right, again in front of me, we have the Queen Tay, a.k.a. Queen Captain Falcon.
Yup.
It has been a while. Matt is turning.
Yo,
his
he
head.
gonna get hurt.
Singing and stuff. But it's definitely been a while. How's everybody been? It is, wow. How many weeks has it been?
Like 3.
It's been
Been three?
It's been 2 weeks.
2
It's been
3 weeks.
It
Yeah.
just feels like forever.
It does feel like forever.
Has it? No, it's been 2 weeks.
It's been 3. It's been
3.
3.
Has it?
We haven't recorded. Yeah, we haven't recorded since I think was it the last time we was in the studio?
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Was
I
it?
kind of miss seeing you. I haven't seen Tavia since Jesus was on Section 8. It's been a minute. I'm not gonna hold you.
We're gonna be playing Anita Baker at Matt's funeral because
What? I wasn't.
That was a compliment.
It
yo.
wasn't a joke or nothing. I'm just like it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
it definitely has. man.
Damn, since Jesus was on Section 8. Don't lie and say he wasn't on Section 8. He had housing. He had food stamps too. That's why he was only eating crackers and wine and shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, it's
Damn.
over for us.
What?
So
Look, ain't nothing wrong
He
with
tried to
crackers.
get us.
struck
There was
down. It's
nothing
it's
wrong
about
with-
to be over.
There's
bro.
nothing wrong with
You can't
crackers
be saying
and
stuff
wine.
like that. You can't be saying stuff like that in the middle
I'm
of
just
a
saying, there's
pandemic,
nothing
bro.
wrong with crackers and
I
wine.
know it's not.
I'm
but
just saying. I mean, clearly he didn't have Ritz. It was
Nah.
them saltine shits. You could tell.
And when you go to church, them things be stale as hell. All right, let me chill.
It's like them little oyster cookies.
Yeah,
or some shit like that.
sometimes
I don't
when
know.
I used to go to mass, I used to be so hungry. I'd be like, I can't wait till it's time.
This is why you gotta go to church in the South. In the South, they have like a whole feast because it's like
charcuterie
it's
board.
like a kitchen downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about hog, mog, pig feet.
Ew.
I don't like pig feet.
I don't
though.
like pig
I
feet
hate
either.
it.
I don't like hog maw.
They be
either.
having chitlins too.
I don't like
I
fucking
can't eat
chitlins.
that
Oh,
either.
oh
Yeah.
I
Lord,
can't eat
no.
none of that.
But I fuck up the macaroni and cheese.
So they
Yeah,
gonna
for sure.
so
And I be
they
making-
take you to church so that they can eat all the stuff that
That was the only point of me
poisons
going. I'm
black
not
people,
gonna
huh?
Right, all of it.
I'm not gonna hold you. That was the only
They
reason. I
trying
went.
to take us to the king early. I
Yeah.
get it.
I ain't gonna, I'm
Take
telling you,
me
that was the
to
only reason why I went. It was
king.
that, and it was this girl that I was dating. All right.
So, we're gonna go to the comments.
25.
25.
What?
Trying to save your life.
I know.
I'm trying to save your
We
life.
don't want-
Bro, I was 12. Man.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Shit.
Cool.
All right.
Go ahead. Continue.
What kind of shit is
You
like?
see, we trying to look out for for the Miller household.
Look,
kids
first
need-
of
the
all,
kids need
I
to
had
skate.
a pass. Let's get that straight.
Well,
I
let
wasn't
it-
always.
Let it lie in the past.
It's in the past.
All right.
Nah, I'm a
Don't
happily,
bury it up.
happily
No
married
bones.
man. It's right here.
Show it to the camera.
It's too much. Look, it's
Oh,
not.
Shout
that's
out
too
to-
much?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shout outs to Mrs. Miller
She
at home.
not, you trying to get me shot. That's what this is about.
No.
I see this. All right. First,
I'm not trying. He trying to get himself shot.
how much?
It's
right
nothing but
there.
love. It's nothing
I don't
but
got the
love for
bling
Mrs.
bling
M.
one. That's what I'm saying. I wore the one that I
Yeah.
want. If I'm going to show it, it got to shine. It's not shining right now. I'm ashy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I couldn't find the cocoa butter. It's been a rough morning. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Apparently.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Damn hand sanitizer wiped the whole gloss off the shit.
I know.
It's just,
You become like 2 shades lighter with that hand sanitizer.
damn.
All
Ash
right.
is the new black. That's what I'm like.
So
We're supposed to be talking about sports, and we talking about ashiness.
We
This
talk
is
whatever,
about
whatever we want. But yes, before we get into the episode, let me just look at the comments real quick. Shout out to good brother Bo from Dirty Hill. Shout out to Stan and Shantice from Talk of Champions.
Ow.
Stop. Don't.
Shantae.
Stop. We're not doing this.
We are.
I have a feeling like y'all really
I
trying
do
to set me up to catch a fade. That's what this is
wanna
about.
do.
That's no fade.
They both over 6 feet is what I'm trying to tell you.
I am not over 6 feet tall. I'm like, I'm a hot 5'10".
That's 6 feet.
No, you have 2 inches to go.
Here you go.
Shout out to my boy Lawrence, our boy Lawrence from Cats and Dogs. Shout
No,
out to-
you know, Lawrence tried to play me on After the Year a
That
couple
was-
of weeks ago,
that
so
was
those
Shantice.
shout outs to him.
He's
Okay?
playing
No,
Shantice.
he tried to play me. He said he was on the After the Year like this is the Cats and Dogs takeover.
shout out. Yo,
Nah.
I tried, love.
Nah.
I
Shout out to
tried.
my boy Mach, who's in here. Shout out to Bruce Teals, my guy.
It's
Don't-
just bad.
Don't Lawrence, don't get yourself.
Please don't.
'Cause-
You got to make it to the show. I'm trying to tell you, you don't understand how crazy they are.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly, you know,
Oh, I thought he was waving at us.
who?
No, I thought the guys
just
were
saying,
okay.
like she's
Well, let me tell you something. They know what it is. They already know what it is.
So
she's the one that they couldn't find and set it off. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
You just let it go.
we will let it go from
Stop
there.
it.
So
He keep digging.
You got kids.
He's like,
digging up
Like
them holes.
That was a dope ass song though.
Yeah, it was.
They don't give much credit.
to which one?
You know the whole song, dig it up, dig it. That was my shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I watched that movie like 3 times just so I can get to the end. Bro, I hate the movie sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of prison makes you dig holes for no fucking purpose?
It was a
Well-
purpose to dig in the hole.
These niggas ain't know the purpose. What the purpose was? They ain't know they were supposed to find a goddamn treasure. Niggas, and that's stupid. That's really stupid. Like, come on, that's some stupid shit.
It's like we
Come
ain't have
on.
nothing else for y'all to do.
We ain't got nothing else for y'all
Go
to do.
dig.
It builds character. You digging holes.
And muscles.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Characters and muscles for sure.
Man, Shia LaBeouf is still, well, he ain't skinny no more. Back then, he
I
was
love Shia LaBeouf.
shit, zero, poor zero. Gotta hide from Tatiana.
Yo, that
Gotta hide from life. It's just bad. He out here looking like a whole thug now. I don't know what's up with him.
word.
But again, before we get into the episode, just a few important things. Well, one very important thing. So, as you can see, it is only 3 of us here.
Yeah.
It is only 3 of us here. We do have an empty chair, but that is because our guy, our boy, our brother, Larry Morgan, a.k.a. One Word, a.k.a.
He's
the living
been
legend,
here before.
AKA
The
he's
modern
been-
day Medjay.
You gotta say it right.
I said it right.
And I'm talking about him.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna say it.
Oh,
That's what
so I'm
she
glad
said.
she said it because you don't be you.
I went to Egypt before, so I know what that means.
Really?
Yeah. I studied in Egypt.
Is
She-
it hot over there?
Hell yeah, it was like 115
My guy,
16 degrees.
No, I always wanted. To
I
know.
was in the city. No,
I'm
I was
not
in the
gonna
city.
hold you.
Dead ass. I was in the city that didn't rain since 1996.
Oh hell.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Fuck
for
that.
real.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, for real.
That is
for
the
real.
meaning
It
of
was
desert,
117 degrees that day.
I'm sorry. What?
117 degrees.
Yeah, scratch that off the list. That I ain't going there either. Haiti, not going there. Africa, not going there either. Egypt.
There's certain parts of
hell
Africa
no.
that aren't hot, like South Africa has.
I want to go to Alaska.
No, I want to go out there.
Well, let's Get back to the point.
Alaska's
Larry.
beautiful.
No. We get back to the point and then we can talk about the other shit after. But Larry Morgan, he was part of the Yerrr Sports Show. He has an opportunity to do something else, which is what we promote, not just here at the Yerrr Sports Show, but at the Jobbertays Network in general.
Yep.
Opportunities, take whatever opportunities that are given to you and to make you better. So we appreciate everything Larry has done for us from episode 1 all the way up to episode 25. So on behalf of the crew here at the Yerrr Sports Show, on behalf of the Jobbertays Network, we would like to thank Mr. Larry Morgan. Let's give it up for him.
We love you, bro.
love
For
you,
real.
bro.
Thank you.
We our brother's keeper, man.
Right.
Always.
Always.
We always got your back, bro.
Right. You always got a spot here at the table. You always got a mic here whenever you
Especially when we talking about Colin Kaepernick.
I think that was his last episode.
I think that was his last episode.
Way to go out with a bang.
What a way to go out with that.
I swear I wish that was in person. That
Oh,
would have been
man.
so much better if it was
I
in
think we
person.
would have been standing up.
Oh, man. And y'all both the same height. I mean, it would have worked out perfect.
Yeah.
Nah, but Larry was a big part of like our first season of the show.
Yeah.
And it's always love, always family.
Yeah. So
Always.
like we said, whenever he decides whatever he wants to jump on the episode just to talk and bullshit with us.
He is very much still a
very
part
much-
of this Yerrr
Yeah.
Sports
Yeah.
Show
He's
family.
very much still part of it. So
We ride or die.
bad boys for life.
Y'all
We
scared
ride
me.
together. We die
Die
together.
together.
Y'all scared me.
So
I got kids.
Some
I'm not
more
trying to die right
some
now.
more house cleaning rules things. As you can see, we have merch, guys. Yes, we have merch. Look, I showed you guys the other stuff before, but we have merch.
And he got our logos.
And I have a logo.
Can't see it because the hair is in the way. It's a lot of hair.
Logos on the
We
back.
have the logos on the back
My logo's better.
for $9.99.
For $9.99. No, but
$19.99. I don't know.
Go through it, right?
I'll have the link will be up after the episode or sometime later today. But
We're not
Hot
supposed
plug.
to chew Mentos, are we? We're not supposed to chew it at all, am I?
I think you're supposed to.
I could hurt my tooth. I'm sorry, it's Mentos, man.
How old are the Mentos?
I just got it today.
Then you don't know how old they
You
are.
don't know how old they are.
Yeah, it was kind of loose in the bag, though.
Right. But yo,
What? What'd I do?
Yo,
Laura said I got Yerrr on my tits.
yo, you know what? We not gonna keep turning this into cats and dogs.
You're not. But
Oh, man.
Lord
Yo,
thinks
you
shit.
OD.
Lord thinks shit is sweet, and then when I unleash the Road Warriors on him, he gonna be mad.
You got Road Warriors, you got Demolition, you got all of them.
Yeah, they just all of them are just
All four of them?
The women of the job, most of the women of the job that work are the damn Road
Dogs.
Warriors.
They all
And you know what's
dogs.
so crazy? We all have broad shoulders too. So we
All y'all over here clotheslining shit, like it's so crazy. But let's get into today's episode and some topics. And
Make sure you start off when we go in the NBA, you talk about how my man Dame Dollars put it on him. Make sure you start with that. That's what we gonna do.
I wasn't because I wanted to talk about Marty Jannetty getting a body first.
So I gotta wait. I
Yeah.
gotta wait. Okay, that's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
because this is a bit more
pressing.
pressing. yes.
Stupid. Don't lie. It's stupid. It's stupid
All
as
right,
shit.
get into it, Dre.
How long ago was that shit anyway?
Like 100 years ago. He don't even know. 'Cause
He
was
don't
probably
even
all
know,
drunk
but
up.
let me get to my notes. 'cause
Nigga was
I
drunk,
had it up.
high.
Something. I don't know what possessed. All right, let's
I
get into it.
definitely
I
don't
ain't
know.
gonna hold you, Jamaican pussy. That's what it was.
Ooh,
He
ooh.
started reminiscing it. It does something to you.
I don't know about all that.
He ain't never had oxtails like that in
I
his
love
life.
an oxtail.
I'm not talking
Oh my
about the
God.
actual oxtails. I'm talking you know what I'm talking about. Dre know no, Dre, you don't know what I'm talking about?
So,
But
Marty-
wouldn't oxtail be for men though? Because
Why you gotta
cut it up? It's
don't
like one
don't let the
long
facts get in between the good story.
piece. It's one long piece.
What are you
So,
doing?
why don't you say sawfish?
Come on.
Jamaican sawfish.
She done
dipping.
ruined it. She just ruined it. I'm never gonna eat oxtails. I'm never gonna
You
eat
gotta
oxtails.
cut them.
She done fucked
he
up
bad as
oxtails.
shit about the
I
oxtails.
like
I
oxtails.
love a good oxtail.
So, WWE legend.
Wink, wink.
I'm done. I'm done.
So WWE legend.
Wait, but who called him a WWE legend though? I just
The
got
article.
it.
I'm reading off the article.
Wow.
Gotta get.
Wow. We disrespecting Marty Jannetty?
Yo, the last time we saw Marty Jannetty on WWE TV, Kurt Angle was beating that ass for him.
Kurt Angle was fucking him up for half of Shawn Michaels whipping that ass. But
That was the last time we saw this.
Yeah,
dude.
that was like
was.
15 years.
that was after they did the little.
And I think they had a match too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Marty
It was good.
Jannetty,
It was pretty good though.
Yeah.
he admitted to murder.
And I felt that he was the leader of the Rockers back in the days anyway.
I ain't never
People,
think that.
no,
Back in the day, yes.
back in the days, people thought he was going to be the one to kind of take the.
I give you that, but I
single
didn't think about
route.
he was being a leader.
He was the leader. He was the mouthpiece of the
Because
Rockers.
Sean couldn't talk back then.
Yeah, well, but Marty Jannetty, people be like, "Oh, you the Marty Jannetty of your tag team," but when he was the tag team, he was like the one that people paid more attention
He
to.
was the guy.
He was the guy until Sean put that head through that
Through
that old glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly he must have ruptured something in his fucking brain. This motherfucker admitting to murder.
All right, Dre, get to it.
Like fucking dumb
Get
shit.
to it, poor guy.
Gotta
So,
be a dumb motherfucker.
To read directly from the post, it says, "I've never told anyone this."
So I told Facebook.
Right, so I tell Facebook, even my brother Gino, because Gino would have killed him, and I didn't want my brother gone. Hell, he'd only recently come home from Vietnam.
I thought you were going to say he came out.
No, that's what I thought I was reading. I was 13 working at Victory Lane's bowling alley, buying weed from I'm not going to say the word he said, but buying weed from a guy that worked there.
Let me see what he said. Let me see.
You don't want to know.
He said, yeah. So he dragged me around to the back of the building. You already know what he was trying to do.
Oh,
That was the very first time I made a man disappear. They never found him. They should have looked in the Chattahoochee River. That sounds crazy. But Winnie, the Jamaican chick in the pictures, I likes you so damn much. Probably my favorite. But I promised myself way back then nobody would ever hurt me again. That includes you. I loved you, but you hurt me with your fucking Jamaican jealousy.
Yo, I don't know if it's the way you're reading it.
It's probably the way I'm reading it. You can go on your
He's
way.
like, you're fucking Jamaican jealousy.
I don't need you.
He's having a moment.
Right. I felt like I was on the ID channel just now.
Oh, this is his tweet.
That was on Facebook.
That was on Facebook.
That's his message.
No, it's going down. But yeah.
Oh my God.
So
bro.
TMZ reported that after Jannetty's post, the Columbus, Georgia Police Department informed him that they are going to look into his claims.
It's probably not true.
The first step is seeing that if we have any missing persons or unidentified remains cases that match the limited information that Marty's
Yeah,
given.
because Marty Jannetty got to be in his late 50s. So
Bro.
if he was 13 years old, that's like over 40 years ago.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know what? I don't believe it. I think he's having a moment, like an episode.
But what if he really did it?
You know, just sitting there like.
Making women make you do crazy things.
Nah, I don't.
So with a bomba clock thing. Marty,
Marty.
Marty, if you don't
Marty,
stop messing with them.
get off that bomba clock Facebook.
Bro, you gotta be. I don't know what drug he on or
I
what
think he has-
alcohol
I think
he was saying. It must have
it's
been.
sad.
It has to be the Casamigos. That shit does something to
It's sad, but you know, this is the same guy who said that.
you. Way
he
this nigga drinking. He probably drinking that Ray and Nephew. That's probably why he's still
Oh
stuck on that.
my
damn-
God.
He's
That
stuck on
Ray
that
and
Jamaican
Ray and
shit.
Nephew. No,
Oh, nah,
Ray and
nah.
Nephew is not it.
It's like lighter fluid.
Yeah, I know that shit does something. As soon as that shit touches your mouth, your whole shit just flame up.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't.
That nigga, I don't know what Marty Jannetty's on, man.
Everything.
Bro.
Apparently, this everything. But
He had a moment. Nah.
but like I was about to ask, do y'all really think he caught this body?
No,
At 13, it's possible.
I don't think so.
It's possible.
It is okay.
It's
I
very
would
possible.
say, sorry. My damn sound is on.
There's a button there for the shot.
Sorry. I'm trying to share the link and
This Just cut the sound over your phone real
I'm trying to
quick.
tell you, it's a switch on the side, bro. Just all right, sorry.
My phone is on silent right now, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
Sorry.
No, put that sound on.
Okay. It was just a meme from my page.
But
anyway, I don't believe it.
You don't?
Mm-mm. I think maybe he's having like an episode, like a psychotic episode. And this is the same guy who said that he thought he had a daughter, but he wanted to sleep with her first.
Yeah.
You know, so this is not, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
When did he say that shit?
just a couple years ago, he said that he found out that he could be a father, but the way he found out was that him and the girl almost slept together.
Yeah.
Or he wanted to sleep with her, and it was like, hey, this could be my daughter. So there's not a shortage of outrageous things that Marty Jannetty has said, and maybe he wanted to get some attention. But he got a police investigation instead.
That's all the attention he need now, bro.
Poor guy.
There's something about
I
Shawn
feel
Michaels.
bad for him.
There's something about Shawn Michaels. Everybody around him is in some
I
fucked
feel
up shit.
bad. I feel
I don't know
bad.
what it
Shawn
is.
Michaels ain't been around him.
I'm just saying. Look at
But
X
no,
Pac.
there was a time where Marty Jannetty, I think, because they used to have these infomercials that used to come on in the middle of the night when they had this like preaching thing.
Yeah.
Like Sting was on it, Shawn Michaels was on it.
When it was wrestling and then it was finished wrestling and then it would cut like real dark and it'd be like, so the Lord said to me, and I'd be like,
I'm like, God damn,
I
said,
don't want
this
to
is
watch this.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yo, for real, I'm not bugging.
Yeah, no, it was really
It was
something.
like-
it was. I know Sting was in it.
Sting,
I know
Shawn was in it. Somebody else.
Yeah.
Marty Jannetty too, because there was one time he was like a born again Christian. I'm gonna see if I can find them infomercials.
That
in
nigga
them.
need to be rebirthed.
But you know what? Let me tell you something. It's sad, but it shows you that mental illness is not
Reset.
a joke.
It's
He
not-
needs help.
He does need help.
And he needs to get away from that jealous Jamaican woman that's driving him
Jealous.
crazy.
I'm gonna call her.
It's like
Jamaican-
Bomba-Glad.
The Jamaican jealousy
The Jamaican
made me catch a body.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I didn't read it. I wanted to hear it first.
Nah.
So when I saw that was on the episode sheet, I was like, wow.
Nah.
That's gonna be a story. That's either gonna be a Law and Order episode or it's gonna be like on the ID channel. I call that. So I tell my grandmother, like, why are you watching this affirmative murder porn on TV?
And marathons of it too. My mom watches it a lot
Right.
too.
Because that's essentially what it is, bro.
I fuck with Law and Order. I ain't gonna.
No, Law and Order is cool. We're talking about like the ID channel.
The ID
stuff.
channel.
Nah, I
yeah.
don't watch that shit. I watch Snapped. Don't ask me why. Something
Snap
about
is
Snap
alright.
fucks with me.
Snap
I don't
is
know.
fine.
I just-
Snap is alright.
But the other stuff, like, there's a lot of other stuff on there that's like literally informative murder porn. And
Bro, you
people
ever
just
you ever
like,
watch like Snap and just like you side eye your girl like
No, because let me tell you something. It always starts with some nonsense. It always starts with some nonsense, and you know, like before the episode like gets to the 20-minute mark, you know that she murked him.
right, Dark Side. Gene said it's gonna be a Dark Side of the Ring episode.
it has to be.
Just on him.
Yeah.
It all
Poor
started.
guy, though.
It all
Poor
started
guy.
when Sean threw his ass through the damn window, and then he's just been sipping on that Ray and Nephew ever since. He fucked up. I'm telling you.
Ray nephew makes
Don't let
things,
him fool you.
yeah, Ray nephew makes
Oh,
some
no.
strange things.
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
This mic stink, yo. Give me a second.
That damn. I'm telling you, it's that
Gotta
Ray and
try my
Nephew.
phone.
It do something to you.
I know. I hate Ray nephew.
Where Ray and Nephew tastes like rubbing alcohol. I'm not. I'm not even gonna hold
Straight
you.
up rubbing alcohol.
That shit is.
With nothing else.
That shit is bad, boy. It got Marty Jannetty fucked up right now. If he go to jail, I think I'ma laugh. Cause
Imagine.
I'm saying, cause if he did this at what you said 13, are you sure he said he did this shit at 13?
He said 13.
And this nigga's like pushing what 60 now?
Pushing 60.
So you got away with it. Statute of limitations and everything. You
There's
got
no
away
such
with
thing
it.
as statute of limitations for murder, though.
Oh yeah, you probably.
It's for everything else.
I'm
A
just
lot
saying.
Of things, but
You got away with that shit. That nigga, that shit
what
must
if
have
that
been
was
haunting
Wayne?
him.
What if that was his?
Coming to Jesus moment.
No, but like some people have a defining moment in their lives that haunts them, right? And maybe that was his, and maybe now he's at peace.
Shit, he gonna be in peace. Peace is.
I don't
in
think
prison
he should have confessed that internally in a text message.
Confess that
and in Georgia.
to his
Jamaican lover,
jealous
Winnie.
Jamaican lover.
And it's a stereotypical name
This nigga
too.
gonna have a
So that's
Jamaican
why I don't
nigga
believe
name.
him. He's a Winnie, right?
Yeah.
That's such a
I'm-
stereotypical Jamaican name.
That might be her name though, for real, for real.
I'm
But it's
just,
so stereotypical.
I think he tagged her in the post one time.
Oh my God!
You lying?
Yeah, no, I think he tagged her in
She's
the
like,
post one time.
"Bomba Clyde, you gotta be on his Facebook."
I mean, at least he didn't kill her.
Oh God,
That would have been worse.
Matt taking one step further. At least he ain't
No, I'm
kill
just
her.
saying, like, I don't know.
Not yet, but
We don't know the details of the story and the dude that he killed and why he killed her.
Well,
Because
he
he
killed him
tried
because
to-
he said he tried to rape him.
Yeah.
Next topic, please. I feel uncomfortable.
But why is he buying drugs at a bowling alley at 13 years old?
Man,
And
He grew up in Georgia, yeah.
I'm guessing so.
They strange.
Chattahoochee.
Chattahoochee. whatever.
Chattahoochee. So,
Well, I meet some Jamaican nigga named Akbar in jail.
Is there a lot of Jamaicans in Atlanta, in Georgia?
Not that I know of.
Exactly. This is
no, but
weird.
she's not from Atlanta.
Oh, she's not from that
Yeah.
part of the
No,
story. Okay,
no,
I was
no.
so confused.
Because I've heard her. I've paid attention to his posts before, and I've seen
Right.
I'm about
her
to add
pop
him.
up.
I'm about
Yeah,
to add
but
him
you know,
in.
my empathy is with Marty Jannetty right now because it seems like some type of psychotic break. And even though I do find it funny, I don't want to laugh at his expense. I was just laughing at the tweet.
Nah, fuck that. I'm laughing. It's funny. You got to be a simple nigga to do some stupid shit like that.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a representation of how scary that shit is.
Right.
Follow. What?
He want to follow that train wreck.
You damn
Right.
right. You damn Skippy.
I don't want
Anyway,
to see it.
Ain't nothing else on during the COVID anyway.
So
Basketball's back.
it is.
Yeah.
Let's.
You're like, whatever.
he want to hear about Jamaican murder.
Damn
He's like,
right.
he's like, where Winnie at?
Could this be love? Didn't be love. That's my shit. I'm telling you.
That's not how it goes.
I know. That's how Marty make it sound.
He's like, Bumba Clyde.
Yup.
I want to see what Winnie look like. So if he finds
Bumba toast.
Oh. You said Bumba.
Yeah. What?
So while he's finding the picture, my boy.
I'm
Ahmad
really looking
said-
for it too.
My boy said, "Marty a killer."
Marty a killer, boy. He a killer.
Body.
You know, but he's
Body
supposed
bag.
like this on the thing, like he's strangling.
This nigga,
Right.
This nigga said, I'm about to go to Jamaica.
So
He's not going nowhere, but the precinct.
I
You
don't
know,
even know what Winnie looked like. That's what I want to see.
yeah, fine. Please find Winnie.
find the picture.
Yeah.
So while he's doing that, a little bit of baseball,
Ooh, found her.
MLB update. So Major League Baseball is going through it right now.
You don't look Jamaican, bro.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, well, I saw the picture. She's definitely Jamaican.
She is. You see that smile? She is. That's a Jamaican sound like Bumba Clyde Marty.
She don't look like she got an accent, though.
Probably.
Are they on a racetrack?
They're working out.
Motherfucker.
Yes, they were working out.
Yeah, running from the law.
All right, next.
So Major League Baseball, because this is gonna be quick. Quick. So Major League Baseball is going through it right now because their COVID numbers are
Astronomical.
like
Seriously?
yes.
Like whole teams.
Whole teams are not playing or have the COVID. The Marlins had 21 people that had the damn virus.
The Cardinals had
The
like 12 or 13.
A lot of these teams are, a lot of these players are just not doing the right
He's
thing.
still eating these Mentos, and in the next 2 minutes, he's gonna complain, "Oh, my teeth is hurting me, yo."
Pause. I'm going to suck on it a little bit. That's it. I said pause.
Like the Oxtails. Yo,
You didn't have to. Why you didn't have
he
to?
set himself up
Right,
for
you
that.
didn't have to
How-
tell us that.
What was I supposed to say? Like,
Nothing.
I'm not going to chew it.
You didn't like. I'm still gonna eat it. That's all you could have said.
That's all he had to
I
say.
didn't. I
Oh no,
I was
suck
booked
on
into
it
a corner. I didn't know what to say. I'm just
So you
You
gonna
didn't
say
have to say
what you
I
say?
didn't know what to say. I'm just,
It's just-
I'm glad this is on like video and live while this is going on.
This is what we have to deal with every episode.
now I done chewed it. See what you done did?
No,
Look,
that-
you done did.
No, you do whatever you do with your candy over there. Like,
Don't give me no damn Mentos.
MLB.
yeah. So they postponed a lot of games.
Yankees still 9-4.
I believe so.
That's all I'm asking.
So St. Louis and Detroit. The original date was August 13th. It was a doubleheader. Oh no. Was it?
But
They
they're
changed
not
a lot of dates.
they're not bubbling their players, right? Their players are not in the bubble.
No.
And the fact that so many teams have so many mass outbreaks of COVID is showing me that you guys are doing something wrong.
That's 100% right.
You're doing something wrong.
100% right.
Something's going on. You guys must be having parties.
Ooh. What happened? What are you showing? Matt. What?
Yeah. Marty's a...
Marty on one, boy.
Yeah, something wrong.
And asking about the thing.
So I don't think he was drunk. I just think he heartbroken. That's what it is.
Oh, yes. Yeah. It's over for Marty. But, yeah. The way...
And, you know, he said ninja, but he really wanted to say something else.
So you think he was black?
Huh?
You think the dude he...
No.
Not in Willa Coochie and shit. But then again...
Chattahoochee. But yeah, but...
Chattahoochee.
But it'd be so stereotypical again. So just a, just a random black guy. Just,
He said ninja, though. I give him that.
I ain't giving him nothing. I don't use that word, so you're not using that word either.
But, yeah, so just to go quickly through the standings, and then we'll move on. The Yankees are in the AL East, 9-4. Orioles, 6-7. Rays, 6-7. Red Sox, 5-8. Blue Jays, 4-7. I'm just gonna go through the top, just the AL
please.
East and the NL East. So the Marlins are 7-1. The Braves are 9-5. Phillies 3-4. Nationals
Fuck the Braves.
4-6. Mets 5-9. Oh, them niggas ass, bro.
I'm sorry. Is there
So,
anything? Is that news?
I had a feeling that the Mets were going to be 5-9.
I had a feeling.
I thought it would have been like...
I'm just surprised they got 5 wins.
I am too, but especially how they lost the other, like when I made a video about it, like they were up like 8-2 and they fumbled the bag
Of course.
bad.
Shout out to Bobby Bonilla.
What's shocking you with that?
Nothing. They're the New York Knicks of baseball.
Come on, man.
I used to be I like the Yankees or the Mets. I used to go to the Mets Shea Stadium all the time.
Yeah, Shea Stadium
Used to be lit.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
But they just wasn't winning all the time when you was going to Shea Stadium.
No, I used to go during the Bobby Bonilla days, and then Bobby Valentine, who he was the manager.
Mm-hmm.
He did a really good job with them, but I have not heard anything positive about the Mets in a while.
Since the Subway Series for me.
Oh my God, that's like 20 years ago.
Exactly. That's what I just said. I only watched the Mets when I was watching King of Queens. That's how I feel.
Yeah, that's basically when everybody was watching too. But as we move on to some basketball stuff, let's get into it. I'm looking for the records.
You ready?
Yeah, he's definitely ready.
Because you need to say it. As much as you be hating on my man, talk about it.
But you know, the only problem with Dame is that he's
a problem. That's the only thing.
Problem.
He's a problem.
Yeah, when he's on point.
He's always on point. My man's consistent.
I can't say you're completely wrong on that. He's very consistent. It's just I don't know.
He needs help. Sometimes C.J. McCollum be hurt. Sometimes they be fun. Nurk is always hurt. So I mean,
he's not always hurt. He's only been hurt this year. What are you talking about?
So that matters. He's always hurt. He's hurt when we need him.
Why
the
are
most.
you changing the goal?
Don't do that,
Jay.
You always trying to downplay Dame. Shout out to Dame.
He yelling all in my ear.
Make sure you say his stats. I need you to say his stats.
By the way, did you guys hear that Russell Westbrook and James Harden surpassed Shaq and Kobe as the highest leading duo in a season?
Shit.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We haven't been together for 2 years.
But didn't they played together before though?
I'm just saying.
Played together before.
Yeah, they did. They did play together before. They played in OKC.
Yeah. They weren't a duo back then.
They still. It's the same. The highest two scoring tandem still between those two players.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, just gonna accept that. That's what they're gonna do.
I ain't got no choice to accept it. It's facts.
Like, what are we gonna do?
I hate statistics.
I know you do.
Yeah, because then
it add it for those 2 years. Then that's what you need to do. Because that's when they were a duo. Can't count when he had Kevin Durant and Serge Ibaka and all the rest of them.
Okay, so let's get to these bubble standings, right? So we're gonna start at the very tippy top.
Yep.
The Milwaukee Bucks are 2-2 in the bubble right now.
Not surprised.
Raptors are 3-1, or
Not
I believe
They got smacked.
What was yesterday? 3-1.
They got smacked.
Yeah, they got their ass whipped.
Boston
Oh,
was
man.
in that ass.
Just
Woo!
elbow in.
Yo.
Celtics 3-2. The Heat 2-2. Pacers 3-1.
That shocked me.
The Sixers are 3-1. That shocked me, honestly.
Wait, hold on, repeat that?
The Sixers are 3-1. That shocked me too.
Ben Simmons is hurt, though.
Yeah.
So that's probably why.
The Nets are 3-2. That's probably the most surprising thing out of the bubble right
Yes,
now.
that is.
Why?
I didn't see.
They're playing with the replacements.
Yeah.
Almost.
Okay, they've been playing with the replacements all fucking season.
No,
No,
not
they
this
haven't.
many. No,
Not this
not
many.
this many. They didn't. They weren't playing without like. They're missing like 5 or 6 people that
Key pieces.
that started the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
And one of those pieces are not including Kevin Durant. So
And Kyrie.
no, we're including Kyrie because Kyrie was there at the beginning.
Right.
So, who else? Magic are 2-3. Wizards are 0-6, but
It's the Wizards.
I forgot the Wizards were in the damn bubble.
I
I don't even know
think
why
about
they're
them.
in. Why? Whatever.
Because they were like right there at the.
They ain't there no more.
No, that's over.
What I would have done if I was the NBA, I would have put one of the Western teams. Yeah. One of the Western teams in the Eastern Conference.
Who? Which Western team?
One of the Western teams in the East for the bubble.
Why?
Because look at it like this. You have 9 through 13 in the West, and you have this number 9 in the East. So you potentially have that Eastern Conference A spot still fighting for a spot, just like that Western Conference team is
Yeah.
fighting for that A spot.
But the Western Conference has been consistently more competitive than the Eastern Conference. But I get what you're saying, but it like in theory, I get it.
just one of them. I'm not saying
Maybe
add.
one of the Midwest teams,
Yeah.
the ones that could have gone either way.
Not even
Right.
gonna hold you. You can do it out.
Because you
6
gotta
to
make
13.
you gotta make somebody fight for that spot. Because if you put the Wizards, everybody knew that the Magic was holding on to that A spot.
Yeah.
It was going to be the Magic or the Nets in the A spot, and the Wizards are not catching up. You wanted to make it competitive, put one of those teams that's in the Western bubble, like the Kings or something like that. The Kings who have, honestly, the Kings have they have a better record than the Wizards.
Not
They could have been fighting
That is not
for
surprising.
that A spot over there.
It's not surprising.
You could have put the Suns. You could put the Suns over there in the East.
Yeah, but
the Suns would have
imagine-
made the playoffs.
But imagine
Devin
the
Booker's a
worst
dog.
team in the bubble in the West is still a little bit more competitive than the mid card teams in the East.
That's what I said.
So when you do something like that, you're kind of
you
fucking
could
up.
really do without 6 through 13. On the
Yeah,
East.
you really can.
Like,
You
what is
really
it?
can.
You
but
really can.
You're trying to balance it out and make it competitive. And for the first time, I'm not saying the Suns would beat like the Bucks because they probably wouldn't have, but because they would end up playing the Bucks at the beginning.
Yeah,
They'd either play the Bucks and then they would have to play the Raptors.
right.
So if they got past the Bucks, which they wouldn't, so
Whoa. Stop.
the Suns getting past the Bucks, I said.
So I'm trying to play my boy Devin Booker. Don't do
No, I'm not playing your boy Devin Booker.
I'm
But
playing Devin Booker.
who is guarding Giannis Antetokounmpo?
guarding Devin Booker.
Everybody.
Ain't none of them going to do.
They're going to double and triple team
They
him.
always got to.
You know, I feel like I'm looking. Giannis is overrated.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh.
About fucking time somebody
Yeah.
see it.
Ooh.
About
Giannis
fucking
is a
time
little
somebody
overrated
see
to
it.
me.
Y'all be
How so?
dragging this Giannis
I
shit.
just I
Y'all
don't,
really do.
I don't see it.
I don't even think he the best player in the East.
I don't think he's
half
the
the
best.
time.
I don't think he's the best player in the East.
I
Either.
don't even know why y'all be playing him like
I think,
y'all.
all
Really,
right, he's. I'm not gonna go in and be like, oh, he's trash. How I feel about certain other people, like Paul Pierce, right? But I will say that
you won't let that go.
never.
You will not let that go.
But I would say that Giannis, I guess because he still has a ways to go. You get what I'm saying? He's still young in his career, so he does have a lot of growing. That once he grows into his true form, he's gonna be a bigger problem,
I can't
right?
wait till Kevin Durant come back.
But I feel that once the East is a little bit healthier, it's like we're not gonna be having the same conversations about
That's
Giannis.
what I'm trying to tell you. I'm coming along to what you were saying early in last year, like in the offseason when it comes to Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. They're going to be a problem. Yeah. They're going to be a real problem.
The Heat, yeah.
And I feel like if Kyrie and KD stay healthy and then they get some more pieces, the Nets are going to be a problem
Let me tell you
too.
something. They don't need many.
They don't need that many pieces.
They don't need that many pieces. They may need one more strong power forward. You get what I'm saying? And I think that they'll be a legitimate threat.
I think for them,
they need bench. They bench.
They have a bench.
But look how deep their bench is
I'm talking about as far as
look how they're doing with their
solidified bench. Can carry the load. Like, you remember how
they can't? They have you put Joe Harris. You have Joe Harris coming off the bench. If you keep Jamal Crawford, you have Jamal Crawford.
That's what I'm saying.
Coming
they need
off
better help
on
the bench.
Coming off the bench. Yes. You still have you'll have Allen coming off the bench. So you still have your defensive presence. For the Nets, it's more or less like you said, staying healthy.
Staying healthy is their biggest thing.
The pieces are good at least for another year. After next year. A lot of these rookie contracts, a lot of these short bullshit contracts, now people want to get paid.
Of course.
So now you're going to have to re-up because you're going to make some noise in the playoffs next year, regardless of what
you're going to have
saying.
to.
You have to make
and
some noise.
If you don't, it's a bust.
Right. And people are not going to take a discount if they don't see the team going further.
Of course.
They're going to be like, you're going to have to pay me.
And the end is going to be still solid because they still got Oladipo.
Mm-hmm. No, Oladipo. I think Oladipo's on a contract here too.
That's what I'm saying. They still
after next year.
They still got Oladipo. They got Brogdon.
Yep.
Yeah, but
got Miami that's going to come in and say, "Oh, Boston is still a fucking problem."
Yeah.
Right. The Sixers, if they get their shit together, like if certain people grow, regardless if they even now, they still are a problem. It's just. They don't have the right mentality.
They're a problem internally.
Yeah, they're a problem.
Yeah, internally, they're a problem.
But in agreement, are they capable of beating that Milwaukee team?
Yes, they are.
All right, then. So that's my point. There's still a problem. So these are all the people. And then Brooklyn come in their own.
Yeah,
Miami come in their own.
Let me say something.
It's gonna be an issue.
Easy to look.
We won't be talking this Giannis shit.
It's easy to look at the Bucks as that team when all the other teams are mediocre.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
I've
been saying that shit since last year.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, they're not that great. Like,
I always try to look at players very objectively without any type of. And when I see Giannis, I'm like, you know what? He is a monster. He's a big fish in a small pond. A big fish in a small pond right now.
That's all that it is.
That will get his talents and skills will get lost in the West.
Because you ain't talking about no Giannis over no Anthony Davis, LeBron James.
You're not talking about
Kawhi
Giannis.
Leonard. None of them.
You're not.
Dame
now,
Dallas.
Granted,
none of them.
Next 5 years. Next 5 years.
Joker. None of them.
And let me tell you something.
No, see,
come on, bro.
Centers don't last that long as faces of a franchise either.
Right, but he's not a center.
He's not a center. He's a
three. He's a 3 and a 4, and he can run the 1. I think the thing with Giannis,
skeptical.
I'm skeptical on that.
Yeah.
I forgot he was
you don't want him running the 1 for the whole game.
But I'm just saying his handle is skeptical. Sorry.
Yeah.
But that comes with working.
Right.
Because this is second or third year in the league? Second, right?
No. It's like it's fourth.
Fourth.
Why did I think it was second?
Because it was trash the first 2 years.
Oh, right. I don't remember him at all.
But him being young and still developing, you're gonna have him and Anthony Davis having battles for the next few years. Because if you keep Giannis exclusively at the 4, you keep AD exclusively at the 4, you're going to see those two battle. And because they both have the same skill set. Anthony Davis is a better shooter, though.
Bro, I'm still sticking
but
to
he
my
has
guns.
more.
I don't
He
see
has more
Milwaukee going to the
experience.
finals,
Yes.
bro. I'm sticking to my guns. I don't see Milwaukee going to the finals.
No, you know what?
They're going to get upset.
I don't think they're going to get upset.
It's
They're
not
going to
gonna be
run
upset.
into. They're
They're
going to run
gonna
into.
lose
They're going to lose to Boston, or they're going to lose to fucking Miami.
No, but everybody thinks.
But when I said Miami before, you was like,
I just admitted to it. I said
thinks that
I
the
was
Bucks
wrong.
are
I
gonna-
give you that.
Everybody's calling for a Bucks-Lakers finals, and I don't see it that way.
No, I had to change my thought too because I was thinking Bucks and Lakers too.
Yeah, I
but
never
at the
thought
same
Bucks
time,
Lakers.
I always said that Miami can upset any team in the league. Boston is capable of just beating teams.
He's been telling me this from like I just came around to that.
I was saying Toronto's still a problem.
Toronto's still a problem. Yeah. Even though they got smacked by Boston.
But didn't they smack the Lakers the other day?
They smacked the Lakers, and then Boston was like,
We're like, all right, that was
Smack.
cute.
And I'm
Catch
tired
this
of-
fade.
let me tell you-
That's what that was about.
Let me tell you what bothers me about the NBA now. It makes me sick to see scores like 130 to 125, and it really makes me sick.
I said this the other day. I said this not too long ago, and I was saying this yesterday.
So where's the defense?
I hate. So I was with Wilkins yesterday, right? And we were sitting down watching the game, and the Boston game.
Yeah.
And
It was like 100 something to like
that thing,
80.
Toronto started pressing.
Yeah.
If you watch college basketball, even if you watch high school basketball, college and high school press is way harder to get past than NBA press.
Yes, it
because
is.
what Boston was doing to get past the press,
passing.
they were just lobbing the ball up. That's how you, honestly, passing the ball is how you get
Through a
through
press,
the press.
yeah.
But Boston was like,
You got to gain your foot in, or know where your players is. They have
right.
press breakers for that, but you got to know.
Gordon Hayward dribbled through the press, through Toronto's press. I'm like, how? How? You guys are pressing. Like, what are you doing? But again,
Not pressing.
Not pressing properly. I fucks with Nick Nurse, but I'm just saying, like, the NBA defense is ass now. You have somebody
Swiss cheese.
at damn near averaging 35, two people averaging about 35
That's
points.
ridiculous to me.
Go ahead, Matt.
Remember that shit that I sent you the other day, the Reggie Miller shit.
Yeah.
Now, do you agree with what I said?
No.
You don't
What
agree
did
with
he
what I
say?
said. They said it was some shit like
Oh, my boy Ham said, my boy Shane Ham Van Dam, shout out to him and Smooth Family Entertainment. He said Reggie Miller would get locked up in this era. He said, yes.
Same thought. Thank you.
And I looked at it, I thought about it, I was like,
Ain't no way in hell.
No way in hell.
If Reggie Miller had the same assets that he had, like his same playing style that he had now that he had then.
He'd have like 2 rings,
Thank you.
3 rings.
You're bugging, bro.
Let me tell you something. Defense does not exist in the NBA
Y'all
anymore,
wildin',
right?
bro. Like he was doing that in the hand check era.
He was doing that.
Like, what are you talking about?
The year that he did the two three pointers in 31 seconds against the Knicks had one of the top. If they were not number 1 or number 2,
They were number
They
one.
were number 1 and number 2 in defense for
I
the
think
NBA.
number 2 is Miami.
This was the Pat Riley era of the Knicks.
Bugging.
You get what I'm saying? This is what caused Pat Riley to quit this series.
Was he born in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How old is he?
That's you see.
around my
Y'all
age,
get
but-
on my y'all get on my case, and
Y'all
I be like,
bugging,
oh, when
bro.
I play the age
No,
card.
but I think
That's some
no,
bullshit.
it's not.
That
No,
is
it's
a
not-
dumb ass
Who would
statement,
lock
bro.
a
I'm
Reggie?
sorry.
Who would lock a Reggie Miller?
I don't think it's a dumbass statement. I think it's actually really up for debate because nobody really
ain't up for debate.
Nobody
Bro.
on the post really said anything
All right,
to the point where
Yeah.
it was like
We're gonna pay attention to that same Knicks team.
Okay,
Yeah, let's
give
We're
pay
it
gonna
to
pay
me.
attention to
Yeah.
that same Knicks team.
Okay.
Name all the defenders that they had.
I'm not
on that
talking about the Knicks team.
No,
I'm not talking about the Knicks
Well,
team.
I'm talking
Wait,
about the Knicks
now.
team back then.
We're not
talking.
We
They
are
had-
gonna
they
we're gonna
had-
talk.
hold on,
We're
yeah.
gonna talk about it.
Go ahead.
He had
John Starks,
John Starks,
Charles Oakley,
Charles Oakley,
Anthony Mason.
Anthony
These
Mason.
are all the top 3 defenders they had on the Knicks that time.
Yes, they
And
did.
he scored how many?
like 30-something points.
Let me go to.
Come on,
Reggie-
bro. You're
Reggie-
bugging.
Who else did they have at the time?
Fucking, I'm about to look up that. Man, come on, bro, dude. Come on.
I
You
used to
can't
know
even
that
name
whole
the
entire
top.
roster.
You can't even
They-
name the
they-
top defensive team in the league right now. And I guarantee.
Toronto.
Okay, and
their
look what
defense-
just happened to them.
Their defense
Come
pales.
on.
Their defense pales
You're
in
bugging,
comparison
bro.
to even the mid-card
You're
defense in
bugging,
the 90s.
bro. Y'all are bugging.
It makes me
son.
sick.
That's
Let me tell you
stupid
something.
to say, bro.
There's no defense.
I'm
in
not
the
trying to
NBA
disrespect
me.
him, but that was not that is nowhere close to being accurate, bro.
I mean,
That sounds like a
locked
Draymond.
up.
That sounds like a Draymond Green statement.
No,
Locked
it's
up,
not. But
Reggie Miller.
it's a debatable argument. Though. It's a debatable argument
It is
because,
not.
and the reason why I'm saying it, if you go to the post and look, Matt, you were on the post. You were probably one of the few people who said something that made sense.
Reggie
A
Miller
lot of people didn't say shit.
Reggie Miller was Steph Curry before Steph Curry to me.
Bro, he was more Klay Thompson.
He was more Klay Thompson.
I'll
All
give him
right.
that.
You know, only okay.
And
I'll
guess
give
what?
him
Klay Thompson's played defense, and he can't be locked up. He can't be locked up. And we talking about off screens. Reggie wasn't getting screens like that.
No.
Y'all gotta be. Y'all come on, bro.
Let's
y'all
do
can't
our
say
research
shit
a
like
little
that,
bit.
bro.
I don't know.
You cannot say shit like
I
that.
don't know.
Come on, bro. Like, it's hard to lock down a shooter, bro.
Lakers in the final. Stan says they wouldn't have gotten past the Lakers in the finals.
Who?
I think he's talking. Since he said Stan says they wouldn't have got past the Lakers in the final. I think he's talking about Indiana. I'm not sure.
What, back then?
Yeah.
Look,
This Lakers?
I'm not going to debate.
No.
I'm not going to
Talking
debate
about
about
the Lakers
the one that they lost that.
Wait.
Yeah, I think either the
They
one
lost
in the 90s. I don't
lost
know if they're talking about Magic's Lakers or yes.
Couldn't have been Magic Lakers.
Definitely couldn't have been. But
Because
No, Magic wasn't playing
that
around
year
that time.
that year was like the Vlade Divac Lakers.
Yeah.
That was a different time.
But my whole aspect is
He scored 8 points in 8 seconds.
it's hard to lock down a shooter, especially when a shooter is hot.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. It's difficult as shit. In today's defense, there's nothing but shooters. Nothing but shooters. So how are you locking down one of the hottest shooters in the 90s? Who
And
never
he
got
was-
locked down
and
in
he
the
was a-
hand check era.
And one thing about him, he was clutch.
Very clutch.
Clutch.
Come on, bro. And he created his own shot half the time, too. He shot off the dribble. He came off.
And he
It's
played-
Reggie Miller we're
and
talking
he
about.
played crazy defense, too.
Come on, bro.
And he played crazy defense,
I hate
too.
Reggie Miller.
I hated
I
Reggie
hate that nigga with a passion. I can't stand that nigga. But we're gonna put some respect on that nigga name
You
now.
have to.
Come on now.
You have to.
That nigga killed my childhood. we're not gonna
Let
do
me say
that.
something.
We not gonna do that.
He didn't kill it. Patrick Ewing and that finger roll killed
Let's not talk about
it.
that.
Instead of slam dunking it,
Yeah, let's talk about this, Matt.
instead of he finger. Who does that?
Oh,
Who does that?
Cupcake ass Patrick Ewing.
Who does that?
God, please not.
But you know what? Let me tell you something.
Oh my God.
NBA is not as enjoyable to me as it used to be because I feel like the heart and the defense isn't there. I
It's
mean,
not
the
because-
offensive prowess is there.
But you know why? The rules have changed because NBA
Yeah, but you
players
can
started
still be-
NBA players started to complain because everything I do. Look,
NFL players,
look,
they
look,
NFL
foul,
players.
foul.
Okay,
Damn, this is more than LeBron.
It's
because
more than
the
LeBron.
rules changed before LeBron got into
Yes,
the
it
league.
did.
So
who used to be a flop king? Robert Horry. Robert Horry's a flop king.
Reggie Miller,
Reggie-
Reggie Miller.
But he used to get fouled hard though.
No, that nigga was funny.
They used to-
I hated that nigga. I couldn't.
Dennis Rodman was a
it's
flop.
good.
Dennis Rodman was a flop king too.
Stand that nigga. yo.
Dennis Rodman was a
Sprewell.
flopper.
Sprewell.
Sprewell was a flopper.
Charlie Trout. Yeah.
Who else? Who used to always complain about
Bruce
Cole?
Bowen, punk ass bitch.
Oh my god.
Couldn't stand that
I
nigga.
couldn't stand him either.
He used to be one foul on
I
everybody.
know.
And he used to always have this stupid look on his face. You know who used to drive me crazy? Who was on the Knicks? Raymond Felton.
Yeah, he cried.
He
a lot.
cried
He
too
cried a lot,
much.
too.
Too much.
Level of bitch assness in Ray Felton is astronomical for sure. But let me finish these standings real quick for the West.
Reggie Miller can't. We get locked
For the West, hold on. So, shout out to everybody inside the chat too. A lot of these your people too, man.
Yeah. What's good? That's my cousin too, Zach. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
So, the Lakers. They are 2-3 in the bubble. Clippers are 2-2. Nuggets are 2-2. Rockets are 3-1. I'm gonna get back to the Rockets in a moment. Jazz are 2-2. Thunder are 2-2. Mavs are 1-3. Grizzlies are 1-4. The Blazers, who we're gonna get to quite shortly, are 3-1. Spurs are 3-2. Pelicans are 2-2. The Phoenix Suns are 4-0. And the Sacramento Queens are in the very bottom at 0-4.
Sacramento. What's that about?
It was the old Laker thing. Shaq.
He owns.
Yeah, but Shaq used to call them the Queens.
They cheated that series.
The refs cheated that series. Yes.
Yeah.
The refs
The
cheated
Lakers
that
wasn't
series.
gonna. The Lakers couldn't have passed them. I'm sorry.
Let's not.
Yeah, no, we're
let's
going
not-
to
let's
do
not-
that.
We're not going to do that.
Yes, we are.
We're not
And
gonna
you know
do
what?
that.
No, I'm real. The refs cheated for them that series. Okay, that's why people went to jail for that.
Yeah.
Here you go.
And if the refs hadn't cheated, did you see that? They did a big documentary on that,
Yeah.
and it was
I didn't
very
see
apparent.
I didn't see no documentary.
Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story, huh?
Woo!
So now it's copyright infringement. That's what that is.
That's
That's gimmick. Stealing my stuff.
well,
Don't be doing that.
well.
That's funny.
Oxtail.
Anyways.
So, out of these teams, the Lakers are locked for first.
Without
That's
a
why they're
choice.
playing mediocre.
The Clippers.
Yo, they look sorry.
They look wild trash.
They look sorry.
Who, the Lakers?
Yeah.
But I said this to Wilkins yesterday. The Lakers are built like the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. No.
I gotta hear this shit.
Listen why.
Let's hear this shit.
Who stands out of the Shaq and Kobe Lakers as an other, outside of like Derek Fisher or something like that? Who stands out? You're gonna say you're Robert Ory's as
I said
big
Rick
shot,
Fox.
big shot.
said
Maybe
Rick
Rick
Fox.
Fox.
Rick Fox. Yeah.
But out of their bench for their championship years, who really stands out?
Be sure. You don't think so?
You say be sure I raise you Dion Waiters.
Oh, I
Like-
thought you talking about.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, who really stands out? Because
Nobody.
they're really built the same way. You have
They're
your
top heavy.
dominant wing and you have your dominant big. They're very top heavy.
Yeah.
The bench is
I think Deion Waiters should be starting though. That's just my opinion with that.
not over Danny Green. Danny Green's a better defender.
Yeah.
That's all he is.
But shit.
He shoot threes and play defense.
There's not more you can ask for.
Inconsistent with his shooting. Let's go there.
The Lakers are
Go there.
The Lakers are
Okay,
inconsistent
I'm
with their
being
shooting.
But Deion Waiters
They
hasn't
look
been
sorry.
consistent.
They look
to
bad.
me.
Yes, they look really bad.
They look really bad. Like that quarantine time did not do them well.
And before we get
They
to
look lazy.
They do. And before we get to the Rockets, again, I'm gonna say this. I'm saying this on camera because I said it to them in the chat. If the Lakers meet up with the Blazers, the Lakers will have a problem in that first round. If they're playing the same way, and the Blazers are playing the same way they're playing, the Lakers will have a problem in the first round.
The Lakers had a trash bench.
They did, right?
Too, yeah.
Like,
I'm looking. I'm like, who are Gennaro Parago? I'm like, what?
Gennaro Pargo?
Yeah. The only thing I know about him is that his wife was on Basketball Wives, Malaysia.
Hot. Damn.
They had like Luke Walton.
You talking about which one?
I'm talking about all of the
I
Lakers.
think you
all
on
of
the
the
wrong year.
No, all of the Lakers.
He was on the Lakers in 2003.
Yes.
Who?
All of the
Luke
Lakers.
Walton.
No, he talking about the Shaq and Kobe Lakers.
Yes, he was.
He was on. Gennaro Pargo was on.
Mm-hmm.
Was he?
At one point, yeah, he was.
No, just in general, the Lakers benches.
They were weak.
They were weak.
And that's why Kobe was playing like 40,
If we're talking
40 minutes
being
a
for
game.
real,
I agree with you. The only
42
time the Lakers had a
minutes a
strong
game.
bench was like 09.
Yes, they did.
yes,
That was it.
their best.
That was their best bench ever.
Yes,
and
it
that's
was.
when they had LO coming off the bench.
And they're
For a little bit.
Lamar Odom.
And it
That's what won them that ring.
hello, their bench and meta figuring it out.
No, not that one. We're talking about the one before that. Trevor Ariza, Luke Walton.
No, LO only.
They won two of them.
They won two.
They won
The first one was Trevor Ariza.
Oh, you talking about we're talking about Orlando and then the Boston.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the
Okay.
Boston one was aight, but I think that 08 bench was strong. Because Trevor Ariza was key
Was
for them.
busting ass,
Was
yeah.
key for them.
Also,
especially against that Rockets team.
Hell
Also,
yeah.
Stan Van Gundy fumbled that bag
He
so
did.
hard.
He did.
With coaching the damn Magic to where that could have been a more competitive series. And I think once they got into overtime because Courtney Lee did not make that layup, boom, they lost their confidence.
They
just like to
gotta
take this
stop
time.
making late. Like,
They gotta start jamming it down.
jam it down. And if you can't jam it, get fouled. Like,
I like to take this time to say my heart goes out to Matt Barnes. Because they did, oh my God, bro.
Okay, Shancy said, Stan says the Raptors are the only team that looks good. Lakers
No, they don't.
got
they're
the
not
one
the
locked already, of course.
if the Lakers don't win a
The
championship
Blazers
this
ain't
year,
beating them 4 times.
The
It's
only
going
team
to
that's
be-
gonna get, they're gonna
it's gonna
have
be a
problems getting
wash.
to the finals. Let's be clear about that. If they see the Rockets, they're gonna beat the Rockets, but they're gonna have problems with the Rockets. Trailblazers, if Melo plays like how he's supposed to play, Nurk plays like how he's supposed to play, McCollum, Dame,
Carmelo
Whiteside,
Anthony,
Whitehead, whatever the fuck his name is.
give this man his flowers.
Thank you.
It should not have taken him this long.
My man was
To
in
get a
broad
team.
face like a whole day like, let's get it.
I'm low-key,
It's not fair.
and I'm low-key tight at LeBron. Like, bro,
You could have had that.
Yeah, you
Dumbass.
could've had that.
You could have had this.
Waited
bro.
out for fucking Deion Waiters, dumbass nigga. That's
Who
good.
does that? Who does
Yes.
that? Carmelo,
Yes.
let me say something.
Woo! 3 to the dome.
Carmelo,
we still doing that. 3 to the
Carmelo
dome.
Is a asset to any team that he plays.
Any team.
This motherfucker could have had Carmelo Anthony coming off the bench, and they would have been straight.
You stupid motherfucker.
I would have taken Carmelo over JR.
Yes.
In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat.
And
I like JR.
Woo! We still throwing 3 to the dome. I don't even care if he ain't in the Knicks tapes no more. 3 to the dome all day. Bro, discount double check. Oh my God.
Oh, Steve Novak.
Oh my God. I'm about to cry, bro.
He was just on one of these games. He was just on one of these games the other day.
Doing what?
That was my man, bro.
Yo.
That was my man, bro. Every time he was in the corner, I'm like, okay, discount double check. Let's get it.
So, Shantice via Stan is saying that the Blazers ain't beating nobody 4 times.
I didn't say that they are beating them 4 times.
Nobody said they were beating them 4 times.
I think it's at least two, 3 games. It's gonna be competitive enough to spook LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's playing an autopilot right now.
Yeah. It's gonna be competitive enough.
I've always hated that about LeBron. He plays an autopilot and says he gets into the playoffs. And I'm like, I get it, but then I'm like, really?
But a lot of them did that.
But a lot of people do that. And the thing is, it's crazy how he plays an autopilot and the team is still the team will still be winning. But that's a compliment. That's a compliment to having help and having
a solid team.
A solid team.
Think about it. In Cleveland, he had Kyrie. In Miami, he had Chris Bosh, who took the load on, and Wade. Yeah, and that roster was deep as fuck.
Miami
roster was deep as fuck.
That was his best roster
ever.
You can't ask for a better
roster. The first year too, when they choked
his whole team can be like the all-time Miami Heat team. Real shit.
It should be
like real shit.
Nah, I'm not putting half the team over like Glenn Rice or Tim Hardaway or Alonzo Mourning.
I'm still a Glenn Rice fan. I ain't gonna hold you.
They didn't win a ring.
Yeah. That first team didn't win a ring either.
But I'm talking about no.
That all-time team is looking like
that
what?
Glenn Rice, Tim Hardaway, Alonzo Mourning. Fuck them in the clique they claim all day, every day.
Facts.
They played dirty.
Facts.
They played dirty.
Didn't everybody play dirty?
No.
Miami was something
Miami
different,
played
bro.
dirty. There was something that first off.
Told you it was the top
fuck
two.
Them
the top
three
two defenses
in the clique
Miami
they
and
claim. Period. And no, we cannot compare Bosh, Wade, and LeBron with Hardaway.
No, I wasn't complaining. No, I wasn't comparing them. I was saying that you said all-time teams. He said their bench. Their bench. I was like,
their bench was a better bench.
I would put. I would put.
I don't like.
I know you don't like it. I know you don't like him.
Stan, was she writing the Stan? And Stan?
No, Stan is writing on her account. I don't know why.
How?
I don't know why. Don't know why.
Maybe they're on the phone.
He's trying to catfish people.
I'm guessing. I'm like, what? They said this is Stan, by the way. I'm like, huh?
I was like,
so let's talk to the.
Hold on. Before we go there.
What?
Nobody's saying the Blazers are beating the Lakers 4 times. And it's possible that they can. The Lakers are not a slaughter fucking team as much as everybody is playing them out to be. They have been playing trash. They have been.
They have.
I mean, we're gonna sit there and pretend like.
But they played well enough to secure that one spot, like in the bubble. It really means it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But
yes, it does.
But what I'm trying to explain to him is we're gonna pretend like that Golden State Warriors team didn't beat the shit out of the Dallas Mavericks, who's unstoppable the whole fucking season. We're not gonna do that. It's ball, homie. Regardless, they still got Dame Dollars. They got C.J. McCollum. They got Nurk. They got Melo. Come on, bro. They got a roster now. We're not going to sit here and pretend like the Trailblazers is trash. We're not going to do that. They're not. Yeah. They're not. And they don't got nobody that can hold Dame Dollars or C.J. McCollum. So just throw that out there.
The team that surprised me the most in this bubble is not the Blazers, because once I knew that the Blazers was going to be at full health, I'm like, oh, it's a wrap. The damn Phoenix Suns.
That's not surprising.
It's surprising. No, if you look at their team, and I don't like their coach, honestly. No, that's Monty Williams. No, I like Monty Williams.
I hate that team.
It was something about the team I just did not like.
They're young.
No, I like young team. I don't know what it was, but it was something about them I wasn't feeling.
I could tell you what it is. They don't play defense. That's just all it is. And they're playing in a bubble right now that's lacking a lot of fucking defense.
Right.
So they're gonna outscore.
Yeah, I think
that's all it is.
Ayton and fucking Booker or
Cooking.
showing the future.
Cooking.
Right now. They're showing what the future is gonna look like.
Boy.
And I always think, all right, so Bron is like 2-3 years from being out the league, right?
4.
I'll give him another 4.
I'll be gracious, depending on the situation in LA. I say 2 or 3 years.
He has 2 more years left there, right?
He has
2 more years.
No, after he has this year and the year, he has an option on the year.
That's
after.
what I'm saying. 2 more years? He get at least 1 or 2 rings on LA, and then he'll go back to Cleveland to retire his jersey. 4 years.
Yeah, but
3.
something like that. He'll spend as much time in LA as Shaq did, basically.
Yeah.
So
We talking rings. What are we talking about here? You talking about rings? We're talking about ball and the competitive nature. Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting there making it seem like the Lakers is trash or all these other
They're
teams.
not
It's a
trash.
team. It's a Western Conference. The Western Conference is built like football in a sense. On any given Sunday, a team can have a day, and if they have the right momentum, they can pull off some shit.
for sure.
And that's just how that goes.
Matt is killing it.
That's
this
just what it
episode,
is.
by the
I'm
way.
being 100.
Whoa.
I'm being.
He came to life
I'm
in this
being
silver
realistic.
episode.
He's on fire.
He's on fire.
Like, come on, man. We're not gonna play Dame Dollars, bro. That's what we're not gonna do.
Wait.
We're not gonna play Dame Dollars, bro. That's what my man Stan trying to do. He's trying to play Dame Dollars.
Can't play Dame.
Can't play Dame Dollars. Especially when
Dame
you got
is a
CJ
killer.
McCollum healthy, Nurk healthy, Melo playing like Melo. Like, what?
I mean,
3 to the dome.
I don't see them really being that.
I don't see them going far.
I don't.
But it's possible.
I see past the first round depending on who they play.
I don't. Here's the thing.
If they play the Clippers, sweet.
They're not sweeping the Clippers. No.
No, I said if they play
Yeah,
the Clippers,
the
the Clippers
gonna
is
sweep them.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
'Cause it's
4-1.
we're talking. All right.
4-1. The Clippers
I'm
are
gonna
looking
explain
kinda
why.
shaky right now too.
The shaky.
LA as a whole is looking like, oh, y'all looking ass right now.
I hear you, but
Yeah.
we're talking about a defensive-minded team that can always revert to defense.
Why haven't they reverted defense in 4 games?
Because the
already?
NBA don't play defense.
Right. But
NBA.
We just said it. It's like a different gear when you get into that playoffs.
My niggas keep hitting game winners on Paul George. Like come on. Why? Like
You know, I don't like Paul George at all.
no, like
It's something
He
with
look
you
like-
and Pauls. What is this?
You
You
don't
don't
like
like Chris Paul
you
either?
like-
I like
What-
Right.
Jeez.
Paul George looks like something from, I don't know if you guys remember, MC Hammer used to have this cartoon back in the days, right? And he had these shoes that used to talk. That's who Paul George reminds me of.
The shoes that used to talk? Oh my God.
He used to have dancing shoes that used. And every time I see Paul George, he reminds me of that.
Yo, I don't see.
He looks like he cries all the time.
Every time
I
I get
would-
a game with him,
I would cry too if everybody keep hitting game winners
everybody
on
be
me.
like, yo, Paul, yeah, I want this.
Like it's 10 seconds left. Who got me? Paul George. Oh, bring,
It's on.
bring that ass here, boy.
ISO.
Bring it.
Even from the Pacers era, he used to get like game-winning shots on all the time.
I mean, yeah. I can't even.
You know who else looks like that? Andre Iguodala.
How's he been doing? I haven't really been.
man,
I haven't been seeing him.
He's been alright.
Who's that?
Oh no, that's Stan and Mike. Stan talking about the Blazers ain't beating anybody 4 times. Blazers ain't doing shit.
Let me tell you something.
We're gonna
I
stop
don't
playing
see them
$1
beating
bro.
like. I can't see them beating the Lakers.
You talking about the Blazers?
Yeah,
I don't see. Like I said,
I
I don't
don't
see a lot
even
of
see them
teams
beating the
them.
Clippers.
It's possible,
But
though.
I
That's all I'm
think
saying.
that they
It's
will
possible.
make the series competitive because they have a run and gun type of mentality that takes you deep into the playoffs sometimes.
And
With the right time. If you have the right momentum at the right time, they can get really streaky.
And they're not a lock you down team.
They're
but
not.
They secure the rebounds better than most teams in the league.
Right.
That's all they could do is rebound.
Rebound.
But you talking
It's
about
important,
a
though.
Trailblazer team that has a good front court.
And you're also letting Carmelo be Carmelo. You're
don't
not
want that.
telling Carmelo, hey, spot up and shoot threes.
Yep.
I'm about to piss
When
Tavia off. LeBron cannot hold Carmelo Anthony. He can.
Ooh, I
Dre,
don't know about that one.
Dre,
no. I
Dre.
don't know.
It has been-
it has been
on and
proven.
off. It's
It
on
has
and
been-
off.
I'm not
On
gonna
and
lie.
off.
It has been proven that
I'm
LeBron
not
possibly
gonna-
can't.
Come on,
You're not gonna
Tay.
piss me off with
It's
that.
not. It's not. I'm
No,
not.
you're
I'm
pissing me
not.
off
I'm
with
just
that.
saying.
Let me tell you something.
That's a
see
matchup
it.
they
Hold
don't
on.
want
I see
at
it.
all.
I think
They don't want it.
I think it's a 50-50.
I'm not saying
I think it's a
Melo
50-50.
can't hold LeBron. That's
Because
clear.
when I look at-
But when it comes to
They go
stopping
back
that
and
man,
forth.
you
They
cannot
go-
stop that man.
They go back and forth a lot. Even during the times when Melo was with the Knicks and LeBron was with the Heat, he gave them a problem.
Yeah, but they just
He gave
had
him a
Wade
problem.
and Chris Bosh and fucking
when
Mike Miller.
LeBron
and
was
shit.
down, oh my God,
Mike Miller
Miller
fucking
used to-
killed.
What?
Man.
What?
We promised we wasn't gonna do this, Tay.
3
we wasn't gonna do this.
missing ass niggas.
Shit, man.
But
God,
but
bro.
But yeah, you know what? They Carmelo is playing on pure like vindication right now. And when you have that fire
Almost cried.
to prove people wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna bring a different beast out of Carmelo that we haven't seen in a long time. So I do see that they can go midway into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
It just depends on who they
It
play.
depends on who they play, and it depends on if they because
And
Damion
if they
Lillard
stay healthy.
is an amazing player, but he's a streaky player too.
And when he streaks,
Carmelo-
who steps up? C.J. McCollum.
Yeah,
Come
Carmelo
on.
is a streaky player too.
Very
He's a
streaky.
feast or famine type of
He
player.
is. I give him that.
So before we move on,
They have no answer to AD. They have no answer to Nurk. What are you saying?
you're gonna and we're gonna move on.
There
after
has
this.
to be some surprise. Let me tell you something.
It has to be.
It's somebody's going to shock it. Somebody's going to shock us.
I hope.
And it might be. You know what? If
For
if I had
Stan-
to pick a team
for
to shock
Stan's
us,
sake-
it's the Blazers.
For Stan's sake, I hope the Lakers play the Trailblazers because I swear every game
It's gonna be
he's on
competitive.
after the year and we going back and forth.
It's going to be
I swear.
competitive. It's going to be
I
competitive.
swear.
I'm not wrong about these things. I was right about the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I was right about Giannis being overrated, and I've said this before. You get what I'm saying? And I think the Lakers are going to pull it off, but I think the Blazers are going to give them a
It's
problem.
set up for them too.
So
I think so.
It's set up for them too.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's the Kobe year. So
yeah.
if the Lakers don't win the championship this year, they just blow up the whole team.
Yeah.
Blow up the whole league.
That team is gonna be blown up anyway. a
team's
lot of
gonna
them
be
is
blown
on
up.
1 year.
Make it
deals.
make it the CBA, the Corona Basketball
Shit,
Association.
80% of that team is
That's
on
it.
1 year deal. So it's like for real, they're
But
gone.
I wonder when all right. When is the next season?
I don't know.
So October 12th is when the finals should be done.
Right. And then
then-
they're gonna play it right back.
No. You still have to do the draft. You still have to do training camps and stuff. So the season essentially might not start until December.
Or January, like a
It's-
lockout season.
Right. So it's gonna be like 50 games maybe.
Because most of the teams aren't playing, so they
Right.
have this.
And then there may be a bubble for those teams that did not.
I don't
play.
think so. If we have a vaccine, they're gonna be vaccinated.
So here's the last thing for the NBA because I want to talk about this and I didn't know if it was out yet. But they have the awards. They have the finalists for the NBA awards.
Oh, nice. Let's
So
get into
let's
it.
start from the bottom. The Coach of the Year finalists: Mike Budenholzer from Milwaukee Bucks,
No.
Billy Donovan of OKC,
No,
He
and
should get
Nick
it.
Nurse of Toronto.
Nick Nurse.
No. Donovan.
Nurse.
Bro, OKC was supposed to be a washed team. They were supposed to be in a rebuilding
They were
stage.
supposed to be
They
trash.
were supposed to be trash.
That's true too.
So I give it to him.
I'm not. Shoot.
He reminds me of when Jeff Van Gundy took over the Knicks.
A coach that's not named on here is the coach of the Celtics. Like, why isn't he?
Because they were expected to be that good.
You always when you can't mention the Eastern, like if you can't talk about you can't talk about the Knicks ever. But let me tell you something. For the past, on and off for the past 15 years, the Celtics have always been in some form of the conversation.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
When
they
it comes
have
to
not
the
been
East,
a
yeah.
complete. When it comes to the East, you get what I'm saying? Like you can't not count Boston out.
Right.
This is not the early-ish 90s when they were like at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. When's the last time they didn't make the playoffs?
Shit, I don't even remember.
I don't know. But I know it was Paul Pierce on that team, though.
It was. It was.
The last time they didn't make the playoffs, you see.
Well, he didn't have.
It might have
Next,
He didn't have no help.
been. Bro, that might have been.
Oh, come on.
That might
He
have
was.
been.
You know what? Let me say something.
might have
Let
been
me
the
tell
year
you
he
something.
got
Let me tell you
shot.
something. Let me tell you
Hold
something.
on.
That might have been the year he got shot.
Might have been the year he got shot.
Paul Pierce lost all credibility for me when he was sitting there in that wheelchair. Oh.
And he had to take.
He had to
shit.
take
I
a
hated
shit.
him. From that day on, I hated his guts.
So the NBA.
Hated him with the fire. Hated him.
Yo, so
I'm still seeing it in my head. Him sitting there like crouched over, like he was going into labor.
It added in great effect from when they won the championship. I guess.
My coach of the year might be Nick Nurse for sure.
I think Nurse.
I think Nurse. I say Billy Donovan for sure. It can be up there.
I think Toronto's success should go to Pascal because he stepped up into that role.
Because of Nick Nurse.
Yeah, but
But by the way, we not gonna treat this like this is the Bulls documentary. Like, hey, who's more important? But
who's next?
This nigga capping. Somebody need to throw a cap at him. He capping. He bugging.
So
he bugging.
So
he bugging.
The Kia most valuable player.
Oh, this is a good one.
Most improved player. Sorry,
most improved.
We'll get the MVP last. Bam Adebayo of the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Luka Doncic of Dallas and Brandon Ingram. Honestly,
Brandon Ingram. In his bubble, Brandon Ingram.
I'm looking between Bam and Brandon Ingram.
Yeah. Luka been that good. He's been that good.
Luka just won the Rookie of the Year last year.
He's been that good.
Let me tell you something. If you win Rookie of the Year last year, and you
up for
most improved player. So what you trying to say? Are you guys saying
this
what
MVP
I've been saying about Luka?
Like this MVP shit.
Are they saying what I've been saying about him?
What have you been saying?
You know I don't really fuck with Luka like that.
No, I did not know this.
I got into a whole big debate with Matt over Luka like 20 episodes ago.
I don't remember.
That's why I don't remember.
Yeah, nah.
I just know his name better be in his MVP category.
What?
It better fucking.
Why? He's in the category where he's supposed to
That's
be,
some
and he ain't gonna win
bullshit.
it. How about that?
That is some bullshit.
No.
How is his name not on there?
I think. Well, it's not.
That is some bullshit.
That is you can't be most improved player and most valuable player in the same season.
Because the three players up there, you're not gonna say Luka's better than either.
No.
So
are they stats fucking with him?
You know what? To be honest, with you, they're probably gonna give it to Luka.
It better be Jesus and the two disciples. It better be.
Jesus is up there,
but no. Let me tell you something. No, Luka is right where he needs to be.
You're a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm a realist, honey.
That is a hate statement.
I'm a realist.
So
I cannot. I don't see it. Y'all was going crazy over him. Y'all wanted to cook him some oxtail a couple of episodes ago, and then now
I gave him a beef patty, not a.
Y'all was cooking oxtail for Luka.
Yeah, well, we know the
back
name
in
of
the
this
winter
damn
time.
episode, Oxtails.
Back in the
like for real.
Back before quarantine, y'all was going in on Luka.
Because Luka was
like,
the truth, and still is.
Y'all thought he was gonna be MVP.
He should have been.
No.
Or in the talks.
No. He's where he needs to be.
So
Kia, you got it right.
I think
that's why nobody drive your cars. Bullshit.
I'm going to say, damn, it's hard for me to go against Luka, but I like Bam being most improved. Bam Adebayo from Miami.
I'll go with that.
I like Bam Adebayo.
I don't understand how the fuck is he even in that category.
Most improved?
Yes.
Have you not seen his numbers increase?
Yeah, and it wasn't bad last year.
They're gonna give it to Luka.
They better fucking give him something.
No,
some bullshit.
He shouldn't even be in that category. Next.
Such a hater, yo.
I like this one because I
don't even want to hear the MVP.
No, you do want to hear.
I don't want to hear that shit.
The Kia Sixth Man of the Year.
Oh man, that's a hard one too.
It's two Clippers and a Thunder player. So we know one of the Clippers. We know
Pat
which
Beverly and Lou Williams.
No,
what?
Montrezl, because Pat Beverly starts.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Montrezl Harrell, Lou Williams, and from OKC, Dennis Schroeder.
Damn, that's kind of hard.
I think Lou Williams.
I'm picking Lou Williams.
Yeah.
I'm picking Lou Williams.
I gotta go with Lou.
wrong with him,
yeah.
Montrezl Harrell is definitely my close second.
Yeah.
Like
Lou Williams. He the one who
We ain't got some chicken wings.
He would have got some chicken wings.
Magic City.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
No, they said anything from the bubble does not count. So anything from the bubble does not count.
At least he told him where he went.
Right. He could have lied.
He had no damn choice. There's cameras in these places.
Exactly.
They would have been more mad if they would have found out in the shade room.
They would have been all right.
Nigga, come on.
They're like, come on.
Come on, bro.
There's Uber Eats, though. Like,
somebody was saying this the other day. Like, yo, like you could have ordered. He ordered takeout. Or just
DoorDash.
One of the girls said he was dancing, and since they practice social distancing, I'm pretty sure like he was right here, and she was like by the wall.
Just like this.
I've heard that's probably like the worst experience. Like, what are you doing? Like,
It's not that bad. They could have. They had to do my man Lou like that.
No, he did it to himself.
Man, them chicken wings probably lit, bro.
Nah.
but
I'm a big chicken wings person. And
I love chicken wings.
Oh
It's
my
weight
God.
of my heart.
so can we agree,
Sweet
Lou
potato pie,
Williams,
chicken. Huh?
6 man of the years?
Yeah.
You said you can't say yeah. You've been ride or dying for Lou Williams for the past couple months.
wasn't
Yeah,
right.
he been ride or dying
It's
for
because
him
y'all
hard.
trying to play Lou and Jamal Crawford. Like, we not gonna do that right now.
No.
We're gonna say that for another goddamn episode.
We will. Defensive Player of the Year. I like this category right here. Giannis of the Bucks.
Nope.
AD of the Lakers.
Yeah.
And Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz.
I'm going with AD.
I would go with 80, but I would take Gobert.
I like
as a
Gobert
second.
too. Yeah.
Giannis
is overrated. Come on, man.
I think AD gets this one.
AD gets this one.
AD basically changed the Lakers' whole defense.
He changed the whole culture of
the
defense.
whole culture of defense.
on.
He made them contenders.
Adding now, like I said, and being able to play with the biggest thing with superstar players and bigs in general is being able to play with other bigs, and he has two great defensive bigs behind him with Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee does not get enough credit.
Oh, poor guy. They used to make so much fun of him.
Shaq and the Fool, like I said, Shaq and the Fool is funny and everything like that. And I get why JaVale McGee was upset because, if you're on Shaq and the Fool so much, coaches are probably looking at you like, you're retarded.
But he won a championship, so I don't look him different.
And his mom was an WNBA
player.
Yeah.
NWA player.
NWA. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Right.
Yeah, we're not gonna give credit to Dwight Howard like he's on.
I do not like Dwight Howard either.
You ain't gonna do that.
What?
I don't like
I'm not
him
accepting
at
that.
all. And I'm mad that he's about to get a ring.
I'm not accepting
like
that
him.
at all.
I'm aggravated with him.
Well, I like him now because he decided to do the right thing and just
the right thing would have been retiring.
Pick and roll and grabbing dunks.
I don't like Dwight Howard at all. There's something
I liked him when he was on
about him.
Orlando, though.
I liked him back then. And
I like him now because he's more humble and he understands.
Okay, yeah. I guess I'm still thinking of him from that
Somebody
time.
talking to you, bro.
Who?
Somebody talking to her.
Giannis is overrated.
Talking about you. Uh-oh.
Oh, somebody should stop. Oh, Ahmad.
Ooh.
Lutz, I don't want you to die, so.
He happy for Dwight. I'm glad somebody is.
My boy Ahmad.
Somebody happy for Dwight. I can't stand
Ahmad, I'm looking right at you, bro. I don't know you. Never heard of you. Right? Thanks for watching.
That's my man's in the.
Shout outs to you.
Mm-hmm.
But Giannis is overrated.
Run,
You will
bro.
see.
Run.
Nah, Giannis is overrated. Overrated. Because he's a big fish, like Matthew was saying earlier. Matthew. He's a big fish in a small pond.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? The East is like 20 steps behind the West. Apart from the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? Like, apart from the Raptors and maybe one or two other teams, the Bucks being the third of those teams.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't. Giannis is still kind of young coming into his own. So I don't want to give him that. When you give somebody all their flowers so early, when they start to really like get into their own, they may not be as good as you think they are. Yeah. And he's been exploited at different points in his game too. So no, thank you.
So
next.
Can't even pronounce that man's last name. Right?
Antetokounmpo, whatever the hell.
So the kid rookie of the year, which shouldn't even be a race, but
if they get that shit to Zion, I'm gonna be so tight. I'm so tight, bro.
Zion should not get the rookie of the year, and I love Zion, but he should not get the rookie of the year. But Ja Morant, Kendrick Nunn, who's been balling this year.
Y'all earlier in the season wanted Zion to get the rookie of the year.
Who?
One of y'all, somebody in this.
We said that if it would happen, it would only be because
of his name, of his hype. That's it.
Right.
Not saying that he doesn't deserve his hype. He doesn't. But
Ahmad,
I think
Giannis is overrated. I'm thinking about it again.
I think Ja Morant just had a better
overall
rookie year.
Yeah.
Stan said, Giannis the only other superstar on a championship contending team with no other superstar.
Bro, he's playing in the East. Like, come on. Stop.
Come on.
Stop. Just stop.
It's like the
championship contending team, but
the Western Conference is the NBA.
Wait, so if that's the case, that means Pascal Siakam is a god too. Then
Nah, because they're gonna say Kyle Lowry is a superstar.
no,
Look.
no.
Look.
I mean,
Hell
granted.
no.
Granted, the Raptors did win a championship. You know what I'm saying, from the East Coast, for the East. Recently, but other than that, like, it's been the Western Conference has dominated the NBA Finals for the past like 15, almost 20 years. Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, if you do a comparison between the two, especially now with most of the biggest stars are in the West.
Yeah,
all of them.
All of them are for the most part.
The only, like I said, the only teams that from the East that have made it to the finals in the past whatever years are LeBron teams.
LeBron teams apart from the Raptors.
LeBron teams except the Raptors.
Look, I'm taking down names. Was it Ahmad and Stan? Mm-hmm. I'm taking down names. So when they get bounced and don't make the fucking finals, I don't want to hear shit.
I want receipts.
I mean that shit because
receipts.
Y'all been 2019 MVP. Oh, he's gonna make. He didn't make the fucking finals. Mm-hmm. He lost to fucking Kawhi and a second-rate ass Raptors team. I don't want to hear that shit.
That's why Kawhi not the one.
Kawhi not the one, but Kawhi's the one that beat Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Come on, let's be realistic.
A broken Kawhi.
My man on one leg.
On one leg.
Stop. Y'all gotta be realistic, bro.
And that's y'all king?
That's y'all king? I'm not gonna say Giannis is not a good player. He's a really good player.
He's a very good player.
But is he
he's not
LeBron status?
He's
Fuck
not
no.
Look, Giannis,
hell no.
Giannis is not the hill I'm ready to die on.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
He got to prove it to me.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't even.
You can't give Giannis LeBron hype right now.
No, you can't do that.
Because
he's gonna let you down.
Right.
He's gonna let you down.
He's not dealing with the same things LeBron had to deal with in Cleveland.
If they said I got to choose between Giannis, fucking Kawhi, or Anthony Davis, I'm picking the two before I would pick Giannis. Let's be realistic.
I'm picking Anthony Davis.
I'm picking Anthony Davis
too, but I'm saying I'm picking Anthony Davis or I'll pick Kawhi Leonard before I would pick a Giannis. Let's be realistic. Yeah. Shit, I choose James Harden over fucking Giannis.
Yeah, I would too.
Let's be realistic. Y'all buying into that hype, and that's the problem.
The Raptors do have a better defense than the Bucks, and the craziest part is that the Bucks have better defenders on their team.
Yeah, but the defensive structure of the Raptors is ridiculous.
The Bucks zone is trash.
Yeah, they have good individual. This is where the team sport is important.
Right.
It's like the three of us. If we're all three good defenders, and we're not, if we can't get our.
If we can't work together,
it means nothing.
Right. He said he's not LeBron, but he's not overrated. Okay, but y'all putting him in the same boat as LeBron.
He's overrated.
He's not LeBron.
Y'all giving him LeBron hype, which makes it worse.
I don't say he's gonna make the finals. Giannis don't have that help.
I don't think
it's the East. There is literally the only team that he's gonna. Well, he has a lot of problems now because Boston is coming into their own. Miami is a fucking problem now.
Boston, Miami, Toronto.
And Toronto, and I want to say the Sixers, but who knows? They're up and down.
I can't.
I can't agree with picking Harden over Giannis. No, that for me personally,
I'm picking Harden over Giannis.
I'm picking Harden over
Giannis. For me, no. But
look,
I get why people would. But for
here's
me,
my argument. You take Harden out of that Mike D'Antoni system, and you put him around a culture where he has to share the ball and he doesn't have to play 1-on-1. He's a better player. He's a great distributor. He didn't play 1-on-1. He did not play 1-on-1 in OKC. Don't do that.
He did.
Not all the time. No, he did not.
70% of the time he played.
Bro, that was his squad. The bench squad
was his squad. Okay, but if you put him in a system where he has to distribute, you making it seem like he's not a good distributor.
I never said that.
All right,
I never said that.
But that's what I'm saying. If you put him in a proper system and he buys into it, he's a better player.
Right, but he's buying it. He's been buying in the system.
In the D'Antoni system.
He bought into OKC system too.
D'Antoni.
Y'all biased. Ain't nobody biased.
I don't.
Look, I'm not biased. It's not like I don't like Giannis. I like Giannis, but I'm not going.
That's not the hill. That's not the hill. My opinion is ready to die.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
But
we can't give him. He has not shown me anything yet.
This is true.
No, but I want.
Stan, this is true. This is definitely. He strives in that D'Antoni system, but guess what? He won't win a ring.
I want.
So that's just what it is.
No,
he won't win a ring.
I want people to give. If people are giving Giannis this energy the same way they was giving LeBron, that they should give him the same. Like
Chris Middleton is not a bad shooter, and Malcolm Brogdon wasn't a bad shooter either.
They were treating LeBron when LeBron was in the East, making the finals or making the playoffs every year.
With D-League players, okay? I'm just being honest.
Chris Middleton or Mo Williams?
Why we got to
George Hill.
I like
Bobby
George.
Gibson.
I like George Hill.
Right.
I like George.
Brooke Lopez, Anderson Varejao.
Right.
Come on.
Let's be honest.
Come on.
Let's be honest with
Why we gotta
ourselves.
do this, bro?
Let me tell you something.
Why we gotta
LeBron.
do this,
LeBron.
Robin Lopez, Drew Gooden.
LeBron was a 22-year-old player carrying an entire franchise on his back for like 5 years, bro.
You dead ass. Though.
Robin Lopez and Drew.
You dead ass though. That's what we doing. Okay. This nigga said Anderson Varejao.
I forgot all about Varejao.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Nah,
Wait, hold on. All right, wait. I got another one.
I'm mad you compared Chris Middleton and Mo Williams though. That was fucked
That
up,
was
bro.
Bron's too.
Stop, bro.
That was
Don't do
too.
that, man.
We're not talking about the LeBron Kyrie era. We're talking about the LeBron and friends era.
LeBron and friends.
But all right, he
man.
got better help, but he still probably won't make it to the finals.
He should though, right?
He got to go against that Boston team
He does. He does have to go through the Boston team.
or that Raptors team.
And Boston for the most part plays good in the playoffs.
Great in the playoffs. You
Now-
saw what they did to LeBron, and this is without Kemba Walker.
I did.
All right then. And what's his name? Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
So I mean, you gotta be realistic.
But Gordon, that was a coaching thing. Brad Stevens kind of fucked that up.
Yeah.
But
All right, who's next?
so the most
Who's
valuable
next?
player.
Go.
So let's start. I believe the top vote getter is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
God.
The second leading vote getter at the moment is James Harden.
So you saying Giannis about to be
And
back to back?
LeBron James is the third one.
He's gonna be back to
I
back.
would have expected Anthony Davis.
Me too.
I'm not mad as LeBron. I'm just saying you could have gone either way, but I would have thought it was Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
For reasons that I believe the NBA don't want to give LeBron the most valuable player trophy.
This is not fair. I guess that's what it's not.
I mean, we're not talking about fairness.
Right.
Like, talent is talent. Like, if I think that there were seasons where Kobe should have gotten it several times more. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were seasons where Kobe could have gotten it more than he had gotten. Like, I'm being honest.
Especially the Nash.
especially the
God
Nash
damn.
shit that we was talking about. And
Right.
you sat there. And,
I like Steve Nash. It wasn't Kobe versus Nash.
yo, you and Larry
We
went
didn't
down
talk
my
about-
back for that.
No,
How
I
you
still-
know he didn't deserve it, nigga? He didn't deserve
Steve
it.
Nash deserved it. Okay.
Not the second time. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
The second time, no, he did not.
I can give you the first one.
The first
Not
one,
give you
yes.
The second one.
The second
Not give you
one,
the
fuck
second
no.
one.
Hell
Not
no.
give
You
y'all
know,
the
just
second one.
because Larry's not here.
Nope.
Right? I'm
And
going
I
down that
swear,
hill.
any last
I'm
one of
talking
y'all that
about
agree
after
with
that.
that
I'm
shit
talking
that saying
about
Steve
after
Nash
that.
over
After
dope.
that, yes.
I'm talking about after that.
Even after that, yes. Kobe has MVPs that he should have gotten.
I'm not even talking about the two Steve Nash years.
Yeah, no, I'm talking
No,
about
we talking
general.
about
I'm talking
one
about
Steve
in general.
Nash.
Yeah, we
We'll
talking
give
about one.
Steve Nash
I'm
the
giving
first
them
one.
both.
Yeah.
The second
I'm
one?
giving
Hell
them
nah.
Um,
Nigga ain't even average over 20 points.
Oh,
Me personally, I would love for LeBron to get this MVP, but
I'd rather Anthony
I
Davis.
don't know. I mean,
well, if out of these three, I thought Anthony Davis was going to be listed. He wasn't. But if it was anybody had
damn,
to
Kobe
choose,
only won MVP once.
Yes.
What about 2008? It should have been. He should have won it in 03. He should have won it in
04.
04. He should have won it in 08,
You
09,
forgot 06.
and 10.
You forgot 06.
You forgot 06.
You forgot 06.
Sure.
You gotta make sure you add 06.
Who won it in 06?
Steve Nash.
No, I'm giving it to Steve Nash. I thought
Fucking
I
bullshit.
thought Nash was 7. No, duh. Kobe was 8. I thought Nash was 5 and 6. No, Nash was 6
Yeah,
and 7.
fuck Steve Nash.
Who said that?
Stan.
No.
I like Steve Nash, but
I like Steve Nash.
and I respect him to the utmost degree. He even I learned from that tennis
Yeah.
bullshit. I love Steve Nash, but I
He's a
do
true
not.
point guard.
He is.
Yes.
And you
He
know, say
is.
something. I don't see any true point guards anymore like that. Like John Stockton, like Steve Nash, like Isaiah Thomas. No, those were true point guards.
I mean,
I'm
Chris
not
Paul.
seeing
Chris Paul is.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul is
That's
a true point
it.
guard.
That's it. I don't see any true. I see these guys who are really two guards posing as point guards.
Westbrook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no need to cough. Everybody
Yeah,
know that.
everybody
I feel like
I know that.
I feel like
You know, I
James
met
Harden could be a
Russell
great.
Westbrook before.
You have?
Yeah, I have a picture with
It
him.
was a bad experience, wasn't it?
No comment.
Yeah,
I don't.
I believe.
He was all right.
He's one of those. He doesn't.
I didn't realize he was. I thought he would have been much taller than me.
6'3" is not too far. Though.
I know, but I just thought that I would have been.
No, see, look, Matt is making it
I
something that's
didn't
not.
say
Like,
nothing.
6'3" is far from
I
him.
didn't say. Wow.
6'3" is not far from me.
Wow.
He probably would have been like, wow.
And yeah, Ricky Rubio is a good point guard. He's a decent point
Ricky
guard too.
Rubio is a very good
Decent
point guard.
but the true nature of a point guard is not the same.
No, that's
as
what
it used to be.
that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Ricky Rubio is a true point guard. He is.
Yeah, okay.
And I know people ain't gonna agree, but I think Rajon Rondo is a true point guard too. He's a pass
But
first
you know
point
one
guard.
thing I like. But you know one thing I like about Rondo though. Rondo
He played both ends just like Chris Paul does.
plays both ends of the court.
Exactly. That's the one thing I always respected about Rondo when he was on that Boston Celtics team. He knew his position was
Yes, he did.
to get players into their spot and facilitate.
He was a
never
great
tried to score like that.
facilitator for
Exactly.
the big three.
Exactly.
Like
You know, so I'll give him that.
Yeah.
he made
had a
that
terrible
Celtics.
attitude.
He made that Celtics team run. He made that Celtics team go.
Can you imagine making Paul out of shape ass Pierce run?
Your hate for Paul Pierce
And then
gotta stop.
the
bro.
only, no,
It has to
it
stop.
will
I
never-
wasn't talking
It's,
about.
it's reaching levels that it's not safe, yo. It's not safe at all.
But,
Like it's bad.
Let's move on a little bit from basketball because we have two more topics. The second and last topic is basically: is Roy Jones Jr. gonna die fighting Mike Tyson?
No, I don't think
So
so.
Tyson,
think he's gonna
not die, but
I think he's gonna have an asthma attack or
So
something.
we have
Yo,
from
Yo.
before he get in the ring, like
Yeah.
so
He gonna perform. Y'all must have forgot or something.
yeah.
we
Y'all
all
must have forgot.
us three of us probably yo
That was my shit. Y'all must have forgot. I'm gonna download that shit as soon as I get out of here too.
forget
Thank
his
you.
soul.
That shit was so funny,
Mike
bro.
is gonna hit his ass very hard.
very hard. So we all can agree at this table that
I won't stop.
That Tyson's gonna win.
I'm Roy.
I would have rather see Roy Jones against Floyd Mayweather,
He would have died. Floyd Mayweather would have beat that ass.
but still,
Floyd Mayweather
Would've beat that ass.
Floyd would have got him tired and then
He
tapped
would've
yeah, he
him
would
one
have got him
that-
tired.
He would have got him tired
But
and
I
tapped
just-
him one time.
Because I would have never put them two in the same category ever. Roy Jones, ew, my mouth gets touching. Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. I would have. What happened? I thought it was supposed to be him and Holyfield. What happened?
Why would anybody
Why
want
would
to see that?
Holyfield do that against
Why?
himself?
He's already
He
missing a piece
still
of
won.
it.
He still won the match.
He's still missing
He
a piece of his
He
ear.
won the fight.
So why would he do it again? Like what?
For old time's sake,
Hell
for
no.
nostalgia.
Hell
Where's Lennox Lewis ass? I want to see him and Mike Tyson.
I don't wanna see that
don't
again.
want
I
to see Roy.
I don't wanna see that
I
again.
don't want to see Roy Jones.
No, I'm at the
against
point
Mike
now. Now I want to see it. Like,
I
now
don't wanna
wanna
see
Nah,
it. I
I
really
feel
wanna see
bad
it.
for Roy Jones, man.
Roy,
He's
the
gonna
only
get
reason why I
rocked.
want to see it because Roy Jones, his last fight was only 2 years ago.
I won't stop boxing till
Let me tell
I
you something.
retire. I'm Roy.
Let me tell you.
Y'all
let
must
me
have
tell you
forgot.
something. Let's be real here. We know. All right. Mike Tyson's gonna come up for me for our next segment,
Yeah,
but we know stamina was never his thing.
I don't know.
You
So
know what I'm saying? So if he don't knock Roy out
In the first two
in the
rounds.
first round,
First 2 rounds.
or
I give him 2.
not, I wouldn't even give him the full 2. This is a 50. This is an almost 60-year-old fucking
But
man.
he's
Mike
been
Tyson.
working out in the pool.
Okay,
I
but
give
you
him
know
2
what?
rounds.
It still take you longer as an older person to get. You saw what happened in the Undertaker documentary, right?
Oh,
He's in the
damn.
best shape of his life,
Oh,
but it take you a lot longer to kind of warm up and get your metabolism going. If Mike don't knock his ass out first 2 rounds, Roy Jones Jr. might take.
I'm giving Mike 3 rounds. After that, that's it.
I could
It's a
already
I
see
can't
the,
even give him 3.
Bro, I can see the meme.
I can't
I'm
give
just
him
saying
3.
if it's 3 rounds, it's gonna go to either TKO or decision because nobody's gonna knock nobody out.
Yo, if Tyson
Mike
knock
never
out
had
Roy,
good
if
breathing.
If Tyson knocks out Roy Jones Jr., I already see the memes now. It's gonna be him standing. Y'all must have forgot.
Who was it that was laying on the floor like this and they had him in the meme and everywhere? Was it Manny Pacquiao?
Yo,
What?
They had him in the meme.
The boxer or,
Yeah.
or recently because Montez Ford was laid out too
Oh,
recently.
no, it was a boxer. I think it was Pacquiao.
It might have been Pacquiao.
Oh man, son.
But
The funniest knockout I've ever seen was Zab Judah.
Oh man,
Don't
he's
ever play with Mitch.
that's another Brownsville dude.
Yo, this
Another
nigga woke
Brownsville
up.
dude.
Yo, don't ever play with Max.
But you know what? I'll never forgive Mayweather. Let me tell you something. I will never forgive Mayweather for 3 things. Putting his hands on women, not knowing how to read, and not fighting Manny Pacquiao in his prime.
He still beat him, though.
That doesn't count. It's like, okay.
It counts.
No, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Let me tell you something.
W's are W's.
No, bro.
That's like if I go up to like Ric Flair and I stall on him.
I'm just saying, Manny Pacquiao wanted it. He got it.
No, Manny Pacquiao wanted that shit for 10 years.
But he should have passed the drug test. I don't want to hear that.
No, it wasn't. Floyd Mayweather was a smart businessman.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean that doesn't. Let me tell you something.
Undefeated.
That undefeated thing was a brand thing more than a talent thing.
And it's still the brand.
He should have.
Still the brand.
First of all,
he's very much undefeated.
I'm never going to forgive Floyd Mayweather for putting his hands on women, not knowing how to read, and not fighting Manny Pacquiao in his prime.
Fantasia and R. Kelly don't know how to read.
I don't fuck with R. Kelly at all.
I know.
So hold up.
At all.
So you don't listen to his music?
No, I took all his music off my phone. You prey on young black girls. I don't fuck with you. Period.
I agree.
Period.
My man can't read though, for sure.
He sure can't. R. Kelly can't read either.
He think 12 and 21.
Look to say he like, y'all going.
And like I said, no, he ain't going to hell. He going to hell for what he did.
That's clear, but
he going first.
He going first.
Y'all wrong. This is what
he gonna fly straight to hell.
This is where we went. This is exactly where we went on the 25th.
Fuck R. Kelly,
dude.
I believe I can fly.
We gotta talk about that on After the Year. Should his
fuck
music be canceled or not?
Yes,
cancel everything.
So,
because he got his I Believe I Can Fly right where he wanted it, 8th grade graduation, so he could pick up the young girls in the 8th and 9th grade.
Amon said, "Don't fuck with Fantasia either." Amon wanted Death Wish.
Who is this guy? I'm gonna remove him from the page.
No,
I'm removing him from the page.
Don't do that.
I am.
Can't do that.
I can.
You can't. No, you can, but don't.
If
you want me, then don't talk to me.
Fantasia. First of all, Fantasia's not raping people. Fantasia's not a rapist,
I didn't say
and
she
she's
was.
not a man beater.
Right.
She's not a domestic violence person. Floyd Mayweather knocked out his girlfriend's whole entire grill. You know how hard you gotta knock somebody in their face for all their teeth to fall out?
Well, his hands are.
And then he didn't fight. He fought Manny Pacquiao when Manny Pacquiao was nearly 60 years old.
I'm sure.
That's
This
Manny Pacquiao's.
No, that was Floyd Mayweather.
I'm sure this last comment from Shantice and Ansland. Fuck R. Kelly and Hulk Hogan.
I'm with that. Fuck Hulk Hogan.
So,
but R. Kelly, I can't listen to his music.
It's my shit. Go ahead and free yourself.
I love. Don't play with me with Fantasia. I love her.
We definitely but okay.
I love
we'll talk about it.
Fantasia.
We'll talk about it at the end, very end. So,
we almost at 2 hours.
We almost.
It's gonna be a 2-parter.
Nah, we're not. This whole episode coming out.
The whole thing.
I ain't splitting shit.
Like, go ahead and free yourself.
Make sure you get the part where I said when he saw Russell Westbrook, he was like, "Wow."
Oh yeah, no, that's going out. That's clipped. That's getting clipped.
What?
He looked up like,
For those, I'm sorry. For those who are watching on the live stream, make sure on Tuesday when this drops on YouTube that you watch the beginning of the video because we have a special intro that you guys would love to see. Some will say it is on fire.
I don't know who older between Floyd and Manny. Really,
but Manny's body was put through way more stress than Floyd Mayweather's body.
Manny Pacquiao looked like he'd been fighting all his life.
He had to.
All my life I had to fight.
They had to fight for their meals over there.
Oh well, Floyd Mayweather should have fought him 10 years before he fought him. He would have got his ass whooped.
Floyd should have fought to
They
learn how
fought
to
the
read.
same people.
Yeah,
you
fact.
know that, right?
He should have fought to learn how to read.
Reading is fundamental.
Y'all are worse than 50. I swear.
No.
Y'all are worse than 50.
I'm on team 50 when it comes to Floyd.
That is so wrong.
So
you put your hands on women, I don't fuck with you.
Here's the final segment before we wrap this thing up.
Let's go.
Who are your? We put the question out for everybody. We
so hard to have this fire.
It is. It's very hard because I had trouble last night and I was fixing my fire. So, who are your top 5 black athletes, African American athletes?
It has to be American.
Black.
Oh, because
he was the
I wanted to put
17.
That's what I was.
I said African American.
He said African American. I wanted to put Usain Bolt, but he's not African American. He's just black.
That's fine. You can put him on the list.
Thanks.
So since you brought that up, you can start.
Who?
Start from 5.
It's not in order, though.
Who, me?
I'll tell you that.
Oh, man.
No, you don't have an order to it?
Nah.
Okay.
It's hard to do that.
It's
Yeah,
hard to
I'll tell
order
you
that.
But I got Serena Williams, Jordan, Bolt.
Why Jordan, though? He don't care about black lives.
I know, but
Ugh.
Jerry Rice.
He another one.
You don't like Jerry Rice?
Jerry Rice don't like black people either.
It's not. I'm not going about that.
All right. Okay.
Damn, and LeBron. Damn. Yeah. I did. Man, fuck y'all. I ain't gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. We on air. I don't need this pressure.
Wait. Who was it? Who was that last person?
I'm about to eat my Mentos. I ain't done trying to.
What does last will become first?
Shut up.
You shut up.
I'm not doing this.
I didn't hear you. You said who?
Shut up, Trey.
You got the
Kang?
Oxtails, the Kang with the
Kang?
rags.
The King with the ring?
We only got 3 on, man. That shit.
That's more than one.
So y'all really just
More than none.
Right.
Y'all just all right. So
More than what Giannis is gonna
we
get.
ain't got that much time. Y'all need to get to y'all goddamn list. That's what we need to do.
All right. So for me, Muhammad Ali.
Damn,
Mine is not in order either. Muhammad Ali, LeBron James, Serena Williams. You see, I was gonna put Mike Tyson,
Me too.
but the rape stuff kind
I was
of
gonna put
like,
Tiger.
Yeah.
But even though like my family, like we grew up with Tyson, so it's like 50-50. You know what I'm saying? But I have those 3. FloJo, rest in peace. Florence Griffith Joyner. And number 5, Shannon Sharp.
Uncle Shay.
You gonna choose him over Jerry? You are disrespectful.
I like Shannon's whole entire thing.
Okay, Skip.
Skip.
I was gonna go Warwick Dunn because of what he does out. What
I like
he's done
Warwick
since.
I liked him too on the phone.
I liked him on
That nigga was
the Buccaneers.
My boy had slave feet.
He was.
So, my list.
Nobody has wrestlers. That's weird.
No, that's what I was about to say.
Honorable mention. Why am I tongue tied?
What am I gonna say, Ron? Simmons?
Honorable. Oh fuck, nigga.
That's what you gonna say, right?
That
Yeah.
was my one of my 5. That was one of my 5.
Yeah, Ron Simmons.
My honor. Well, I'll start with my honorable mention. My honorable mention is definitely Jackie Robinson.
I ain't never seen him play. I can't name him.
Yeah. So I have Ron Simmons, Jesse Owens,
That's a good one.
That is.
Serena Williams,
Uh-huh.
Muhammad Ali,
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately, for me, Michael Jordan.
My honorable mention was gonna be Prime Time.
Prime time.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
And it's not wet. Yeah, one of my other honorable mentions, of course, I gotta have LeBron. Simone Biles, of course.
I love her.
Just a lot. It's a lot of people that could have been in there.
I mean, if we name it baseball, Griffey,
yeah.
Barry Bonds.
I love me some King
You know,
Griffey.
y'all feel away about Barry Bonds.
I don't care about Barry.
I mean,
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
what about Bo Jackson? People
Right.
don't talk about Bo anymore at all.
Cheat to win. I don't care.
Fuck.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick McGoat.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is another one.
Put Michael Vick
Steph
up there.
Curry's in there too.
Steph Curry.
That don't count.
Is Klay Thompson black?
He's
Yes.
yes. What kind? You ain't never seen his father?
No.
Michael Thompson of the Lakers. Yes.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Who else?
Yeah, acting like Michael Thompson was like the 6th man of the year. He was like, oh my, I don't know who he was.
He's a
What
great
team he played?
shooter.
Oh, so was several other motherfuckers in the NBA we don't talk about, but still.
So
So was Spud Webb, but nobody don't talk about him ever.
I like Spud Webb.
All right, or Muggsy Bogues.
I hated him.
I loved him.
I hated Charlotte as a whole. I hated that.
how you
whole-
hate?
I
How you
hated-
hate the person you play like?
Fuck you,
Like,
Dre.
I don't get it,
Fuck
He
you,
played
Dre.
like Muggsy Bogues.
bro. No, he played like Muggsy Bogues.
I really do
I
not
play like
play
Anthony Mason.
I
We
can
know.
believe
We
it.
know. We can believe
believe
it. I do too, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Throw them both.
Jay play like Escalade.
I do play like Escalade a
I
little bit.
believe it.
This might stink.
So as we wrap this thing up, definitely, this was fun being live for the Yerrr Sports Show.
Yeah.
And
we should not do it more often.
We just gotta hide them.
We should not do it more often. Why?
Because I don't know where to look. Because I'm used to looking at you.
Well, no, you don't have to.
I'm like looking here.
Yeah, well, you don't have to look into the screen. That's fine. But we will be live.
Try not to look at back because I'll be like.
Well, we are going to be live more often because we won't be at the studio next week, but we will be live on StreamYard.
Facts.
So
we're gonna do our episodes on stream. All right. Well, that's logistics. We'll talk about after.
Yeah, for sure.
After the year.
So with after the year, we're also gonna be talking about. We are gonna be talking about R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
When is this?
Tomorrow.
I'll join.
You down?
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's lit.
Oh,
so please tell me who's gonna be on the episode tomorrow.
Well, I got my boy Will Dennis coming.
Okay,
He
cool.
coming on. I'm still trying to get confirmation from this jackass because he's working on this ass whip. I'm sorry. He is.
Quintus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's getting on my nerve with this AEW shit. It's gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen.
Did y'all see? I finally watched Monday Night Raw on Monday.
No.
Why?
Don't watch SmackDown. We should have talked about that, but we're gonna save that for tomorrow.
We're definitely not talking about
I fell asleep and I woke up and then it was just random people just fighting with Shane McMahon in front of it. Like,
Raw Underground.
What the hell is this?
Raw Underground.
About
That's
that
like
tomorrow,
Raw
too.
Fight Club.
That's what basically it was for like an hour of the show.
It was a long segment.
Yeah,
It
like
wasn't a segment. It was a couple
yeah, the last
segments.
segment. Yeah, it was a few segments, but the last segment was the longest part. But other than that, again, this was fun. Appreciate you guys.
Same.
So, 4 BK Matt,
25.
4 Queen Tay, and the rest of the Jobbertiers Network.
You see how you jump, right? I wasn't even looking.
I just heard shit. I didn't know what it was.
You see, I gave him mad process episode. I'm like, this is the first episode he made any fucking sense the whole time.
I make sense all the time, young lady. Young lady.
To you.
I make sense
To
all
you.
the damn time.
So for
you.
the
He gonna call me
Jobbertiers,
6 feet tall on the damn camera. I'm not 6 feet
Ahmad
tall.
wants
though.
smoke. Clearly, he wants smoke.
Clearly.
He's threatening you. I don't know what that's about. I'm not gonna be here to witness that.
No.
I'm not trying to witness that.
we'll talk about that, Ahmad, because I don't want
I'm
you to
removing
die.
him.
So on behalf of the Jobbertiers Network, the Jobbertiers
What's his name?
podcast.
Ahmad Raj?
No, don't remove him. That's my friend from for years. Don't do that.
He should be supportive.
For Cats and Dogs, the Jobbertiers podcast, Talk of Champions, the Mr. Black Show, and us here at the Yerrr Sports Show. Thank you for listening.
We love you, Larry.
We love you, Larry.
Larry.
Well, I saw you watching a little bit earlier, so shout outs to you.
Always.
And for me, of course, your boy, Big Baby, the soul of R&B.
AKA Little Limitless. She gonna kill me.
Yeah, you're going to die. Signing off.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh,